Watch my heart rate just go up. Ooh.
Oh.
I'm relaxed now we're live. Are you planning to watch the Halo show at all?
I haven't seen anything about it.
It looks terrible.
Looks terrible?
Master Chief took his helmet off in the first episode, took his armor off in the second episode, and he was naked in the third episode.
Were they just trying to show off the actor?
Yeah.
Is it someone famous?
I don't think so, but he looks like Mr. Chief.
He looks like Chief?
Just made me mad.
That's kind of infuriating.
He looks good, and he's a fan of the franchise, which is upsetting. Like, he clearly cares.
I don't want to be rude.
You didn't think he'd be like...
I don't think his body matches his face.
I think they've made him shred quite a lot to fit in the multi-$1,000 armor they made for him, because he's a bodybuilder and he's almost I think he is 7 foot tall in real life. But he cares a lot. He's talked a lot about Halo before, and it feels bad because nobody likes Halo, the TV show.
I kind of, weirdly enough, you've reversed what may have been in your attention. I kind of want to watch it now.
Yeah, but
See how bad it is.
I don't know, man. It's one of my favorite franchises.
Yeah. Sad to see that get butchered.
Mm-hmm.
Horizon, funny enough, it just makes for some good background music while we
Really does.
while we avoid playing.
The good thing is we can do a YouTuber intro without any interruptions and do like 5 of them, and it'd be great.
That would be great. Hi, Noah. This is Adam's brother.
How you doing, man? I think we've played Among Us once. How we doing? How's your evening going? Who is this? My name's Cameron. I've been a part of HQ for like 2 days. I've known Harry for a week. Found me on the streets. No, I'm the businessman behind all this.
He's the businessman who does all the things that nobody wants to do.
Correct.
And now he's getting his moment in the spotlight.
I think I've been in more HQ videos than anyone else except
true.
you. I'm in so many cheeky geese.
That's true. You were in the first Cheeky Geese.
Was the very first cheeky geese.
The first Geezer.
That's a title I wear with pride.
53.
And then we did.
Oh,
Old People.
Sifu was. No, you did that one, yeah. So Yu-Gi-Oh,
War Tales, Sifu, and then I jumped all the way up to Elden Ring, which was an amazing
That's
one.
right.
Lachlan and I feature as the Formula Bros, the Formula Boys, Grid Legends, and Gran Turismo.
Cameron.
Correct.
Cameron. Camera off.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't actually check. But hey, it is working in the chat. Talking to Noah has really got your heartbeat down.
Noah's a relaxing guy.
Can you get to be green? Noah, say something calm and relaxing so Cam won't panic. Oh, I'm clearly not having a good effect on this man.
It's just when you speak, I hear the Dungeon Master telling me that Jin's dead.
You find an enchanted blade.
Now dodge it.
Oh. God damn. It didn't match. It doesn't quite match the color of the border.
No, it looks good.
Oh.
It's that subtle.
Oh, maybe they just have different refresh rates.
Yeah, true.
Because now
There we go.
That's the yellowest I think it's ever been.
Green.
Ah, brutal. Is that
Is that a
is it meant to be?
collective?
Is that meant to be relaxing?
Where are you up to in Elden Ring?
Me?
Yeah.
I just pretty much done the first area. Just got to the tower.
Mm-hmm.
Jumped on a tree root, climbed across it, went up, locked door, went down. Angelic paladin man of death, and then his priest.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't killed it. There's 3 men in there,
Yeah.
apart from the warriors. Haven't killed a single paladin that shoots the white light at you.
Oh, yeah.
Those guys look so cool,
Mm-hmm.
and they dance so gracefully.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you planning on starting it?
Mitch should start it.
Oh, guys. Feel like I'm unwelcome on stream.
Brutal.
Called dumb.
You guys need to hold back your bullying because Cam is going to be bullied far too much.
Yeah, I need your support. I'm a fragile little boy.
This is a dangerous stream. We're not playing Horizon. We're just sitting on there for the music.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you got to 88 for a moment. Did you see
It's
that?
the lowest it's going all night.
God damn. It's Adam.
What up, Adam?
Beautiful. I guess I should make this bigger so we can see it. Squad is assembled. Damn, what is that? Is that a corgi partying? Has anyone else seen the Halo show? Let me just close that.
Good. Keep it that way, Adam.
Oh boy.
Are you playing Elden Ring, Adam?
Is he only streaming it? God damn.
Good call. Very good call.
Did you play Infinity?
Yeah, I loved it. I think it's the best Halo game since Reach.
God damn.
I'm very excited for whatever.
Are you going to stream it tonight, Adam?
Oh, hell yeah, Adam.
Maybe things will line up. Maybe things will line up.
Where are you up to? I'm almost finished New Game Plus, so, you know.
Oh. I'm not sure. I think I just beat O'Neill. And
Yeah.
I think Adam said he hadn't beat O'Neill.
My best friend's been stuck on him for a week and a half, and he's rage quit the game twice because of him. I killed him on my 4th go. I've just gotten really good at my build.
Similar spot.
Yeah,
okay.
nice.
I'm keen to go underground.
Oh, it's so good.
I've been there for a little bit, but
It's so good.
nice. We'll see how it goes.
So there's one boss. I won't say who it is. I died to her 260 times, and I'm pretty sure she's the reason I passed a kidney stone last week. Stress induced. She was brutal, and I wear it as a badge of honor that I killed her.
Also, any disclaimers for your current heart rate?
Yes, I guess I'll tell you guys. My heart rate is incredibly high already because I take so many meds for heart problems that my heart rate will naturally be inflated. On some painkillers that I think under TOS I can't actually mention live, that they do boost it. Yes, Adam, she starts with an M. But then again, half the bosses start with the same letter. Yep.
And he's on track record for that.
Nice.
And that 7th year, Mitch, you're playing Elden Ring 2.
Elden Ring 2.
What the devs say? They want to work with the Wheel of Time creators
Yeah.
to make some other nonsense.
It'd probably be just as weird.
Yeah.
I reckon they're going to do Armored Core 6 or whatever they're up to. I'm very excited. I went back and played them after becoming a Souls fan. Very fun.
Have you seen the show? Wheel of Time?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I know that it's something that people are passionate about. The books, that is. The books. Should I just read the books or?
I think Mitch would recommend the books. But, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they lost a few actors, I think, for the 2nd season.
Why, they just quit? Or?
Well, there's a really funny moment where they edit a man leaving when he didn't actually record that scene.
Mm-hmm.
But he left, so they had to make it work. 14 books.
14 books. I've read the Dragonlance franchise. There's like 107 books under that banner. I'm wearing my Dragonlance pants, actually.
Oh, you're halfway through Wheel of Time. God damn. And are you going to continue? You would recommend it? Okay.
I need some good fantasy books. Or I'll just listen or read Lord of the Rings for the 600th time.
89.
going to bring this up before, but I'm listening to the Andy Serkis reading of the audiobooks.
I am about to too.
Oh,
I am actually. Yeah.
They're incredible. Absolutely incredible. They're up there with Stephen Fry's narration of Harry Potter.
Oh.
Really, really good.
I had to browse, and it was between Andy Serkis speaking very like enthusiastically, and some old man like this speaking a bit like this, and I'm just like, I can't handle that. It's too much.
Have you heard the Christopher Lee ones? He does like Baron and Luthien and Sons of, what is it? Children of Herne. It's like listening to someone give a gospel sermon. It's like really good. I haven't listened to the Witcher audiobooks. Do you know who narrates them? Because if it's, what's his name? The guy that does Geralt in the games, that'll be great.
Oh my God. That random teacher from the US.
Yeah. Hell, even Henry Cavill, but I doubt they could afford him to do an entire book.
You've seen all of Witcher?
I have. I adore the show. It's so good.
No, they've done well.
Sad.
I loved the, I can't remember who voiced it. I can check. But the Cimmerillion.
Yeah.
I'm going to check. Because the amount of time I saved listening to him pronounce the words in one take.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Because even my brain struggles to pronounce things when I'm reading it.
Even if you know, trying to read some of the elven names.
Martin Shaw.
Oh, yeah.
But no, very eloquent man.
Proper British man.
All right. 5:18. Should we start?
Let's do it. Let's try this.
Oh no, you can't reach the controller.
Someone want to start a conversation in chat real quick that I can ignore the game for? Ikai. Fear and anxiety prevail.
I haven't seen much.
I know nothing. On purpose.
Ooh, end flame.
Oh.
Is that just like polyflame? PM.
Oh, Prime Minister.
What is this? Yeah.
Jan
All right, we're
Dussopt.
diving in.
Let's go. Do
We be diving.
you have to? Oh.
No, it's just a delay. And I might have to move the camera and all the stuff. How's the frame rate? Is that weird? What'd you just click?
Continue. Or start. I don't know.
Is this it? Are we in?
They are talking about a demon.
Oh,
It hasn't shown up yet, but they can feel its presence.
you got this, Cam.
People fear
This
it
looks
might
like
find
Sekiro, and I'm
whatever
kind
it
of
is looking for, and
relaxed
so
at that.
Is it going to be
close
just
the door
Outlast,
to our
but
I'll
Japanese?
be leaving today.
I hope
Before
not.
nightfall. They need spiritual protection.
I like your hat, sir.
Let me play a samurai and I'll be fine.
I assume it would be a traditional horror where you don't have a weapon. You better paint this good, Cam.
I have kept it in one of these drawers.
Okay.
I believe
So we start?
your sister.
I have been a long time since I've done calligraphy.
Can you use the trackpad?
Oh, can I? No.
Okay.
That would be really cool. Oh. Hey, it's just like real life.
Hey, this is a great way to warm up the game.
Seal Master.
Oh,
Yo, I'm fine if this is the game.
this is majestic. I'm sure that's how they do it.
Oh, I'm not letting go.
Ah. What are you doing? Are you just using the left stick? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, diagonals are hard, yo. Oh, do you think there's going to be a point, Cam, where you have to draw it good, otherwise the monster eats you?
Yep. Oh, no. So what you're saying is I should get good at speed running drawing this symbol.
Is it just going to be this symbol?
Great. It should be sufficient with these ones.
Nice.
Who spoke? Oh, you're the woman. Ah, I forgot. Just draw on the table. Could you have drawn on anything? I think we've wasted an opportunity here.
I think we have. Oh.
Ah, damn.
Can we just... He's gone.
You're the protector.
I still have to clean up the shrine. I could
It's so
begin by
slow.
sweeping the floor.
Oh, it's a cleaning simulator, Cam.
I'm cool with that. Just-
Bucket. Those pizzas. They ordered it for the whole crew.
Can women not be leads in game? Harry?
Can women not be?
I'd like to sub you out for Chloe this stream, please.
Look at that beautiful bow of thick
The
rope.
room is here, I think.
Oh, I'm going to
Oh.
be railroaded.
There's the broom.
Where's the broom?
Left.
Oh. Well, this is great. Look, my heart rate's pretty low.
Is this going to be like...
I hate this, man.
She's creepier. I've never had the main character be creepy.
Sister,
Oh boy.
Ah.
Oh boy. I don't want to.
Don't start until I say, huh?
Oh, don't blindfold me.
What?
Is it tight enough?
Yes, I think so.
Just to be sure, how many fingers am I holding up?
I don't know. 2?
Okay, now wait. You can't tag me until I tell you to come.
Come. Okay, I'm gonna put both my headphones on so I can.
Yeah, do it.
You can come now.
Oh, it's audio.
Can't you tag me?
Wait.
Oh.
What?
Okay, I guess I can see.
Here.
Why is this going to be a mechanic in the Wraith world?
You can tag me.
I like the 3D audio.
I don't like how I'm wearing headphones in a horror game as well.
Oh, child.
Hello. Ring around the rosy.
Here.
How'd she get over there? Ah.
Why is she Naruto
Why is she
run?
Naruto running?
We are fighting dreamers.
You can tag me.
You got to tag her. You got to run. Ratu.
R2? Oh, okay.
Ah. She throw a bucket at you? Oh, you tripped because you hit something. You kicked a bucket because you're blind.
Okay.
This is a sadistic game. Oh. Can you not run too much?
I think I hit I hit this bucket.
Bucket.
Okay, where are you?
Can we have a bucket count, Mitch? No. Push.
Here.
Go back to the demon world, child.
Now go. I must leave.
Don't leave,
Where's
father.
It's been so
samurai.
long since I saw you last time.
Or was that just a memory?
Okay.
I had better pick up the dirty laundry
I
and go to
guess.
the river before it gets dark.
All right.
All right. Before it gets dark, Cam. Gotta
Everyone's
go.
laundry. Where is it, everyone? Throw me. Oh, I can run now at least.
All good, Mitch.
Let's go look for dirty laundry.
First, I need the laundry.
I need the laundry.
I'm guessing it's in the building.
I should have looked up the devs. Just out of curiosity, you know, if they have any affiliation with Japan.
If this is another Ghost of Tsushima situation.
Was that not made in Japan?
No, it's made by a Western studio, but they're
Goddamn.
official ambassadors of the island now.
First, I need the laundry.
Okay. I think I'm so preoccupied with not being scared that I'm just going to be terrible at gaming. Is this laundry?
Where do you keep your laundry?
In a basket.
Is it just the blue thing on the ground?
That's a pillow.
That is a pillow. Is it... Where is the laundry?
Do we put it in the river? Nope.
Is it over...
First, I need the laundry.
Can you go that
I
way?
feel the worst.
First, I need the laundry.
Are you wearing the laundry?
I got to clean myself.
You open that door? How did you open that?
I held X and pushed across on the left joystick.
I need the laundry. Oh,
Here we go.
we're
This
looks
better.
beautiful.
There we go. This is a laundry room.
Well, hot diggity. End Flame is a small indie studio of 3 people based in...
It's
I'm willing to...
getting late. I shall bring the laundry to the river.
Oh.
Was that a chicken? A chicken dying to a tiger? You know, the Japanese tigers. I don't like that hanging thing. Did you get the laundry?
Yeah, I got the laundry. Let me just make sure I'm not missing.
I was about to say that I bet you can't guess where the 3-person studio is based, Cam.
California.
It's not in America or Asia.
Oh, are they Australian?
No.
Where are they from?
Barcelona.
I definitely didn't expect a Spanish studio. I'm cool with it though.
Yeah, who would have thunk it?
That's pretty
The
cool.
clothes won't get clean in stagnant water. I shall head to the river.
Okay, I guess I go to the river. Thank you.
Those are some squeaky boards. Are they going to teach you how to do stuff? Like stealth? Why does this one woman live in this massive fort?
She's a shrine maiden.
Okay. Oh my god. Puzzles. That's fun. You like puzzles?
Sure.
Nothing bad ever happens at a river. What are you trying to do? Oh, get that out. Ah. Pardon me.
I didn't know there was going to be logic puzzles in my horror game.
Your heart rate got to a 94 doing a puzzle. That's nice.
It's because I don't want to look like a fool.
Do you have to get that one below it?
I think I have to.
This is how I lock my front door. And only I know how to get in. But if someone did take the time, they could probably get into my house.
I feel like
How did you... I think you need the bottom left and the bottom right.
I just need to get rid of this one.
I know then you can't.
But these don't.
Uh,
So yeah. Oh, I think what I. Yeah. Okay. I know what I need to do.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So if I pull these two down, bring the top one all the way across, bring these up. Oh no. Yes. Don't worry. I am doing what I need to do.
I don't know what you're meant to be doing. Well, you're getting... I think this is forcing you to be good with opening and sliding things.
Yeah. Early.
It's kind of nice because you're going to be running and you're going to need to slide open a door.
Yep.
Oh, have you done it? You've done it. No, you haven't? Yeah, you have.
Mm-hmm.
You've done it. To the river.
They call me the Woodmaster.
The puzzle smith. Uh,
Well, I got to 104. Yay. 106. Cool.
that was just the butler. Those doors wouldn't make that sound.
Yeah.
There's a white thing. This feels like Slender Man now.
Oh, that.
It was
Lit-
human torso without arms shaped. Ah.
Subaochi.
Should you walk alone in the forest, beware of passing underneath the highest trees. Where, how do you say that?
Surubi Otoshi.
Surubi Otoshi hide in the treetops, waiting for any unwary passerby. These colossal disembodied heads,
Nice.
depicted both as human or a demon, fall from the heights purposefully to crush an individual to death, either for food or just for fun. So let's go to the river. Yokai. You're joking.
All right.
What does that mean? I know what it means, but what do you mean?
I'm just going to be looking up this whole game now.
You're going to trip, though.
Oh, man. I'm just bricking it right now. The heart rate monitor, it's not right. I'm at about 200.
Leave the stone on your right.
Leave the stone on your right. What's the stone on your right? Why'd she say that?
Hey, little man.
It looks like a penguin.
So I guess I got to leave it on my right. There's a Torii gate. So
Why'd she say
probably going
that?
the right way. I think it's like a directional.
See no evil.
See no evil.
Hear no
okay.
evil.
So I got to go down.
Speak.
See?
What happens if you don't, though?
Aha, that's for you to find out in your own time, Harry. I will be scared just enough as is.
I think the heart rate's accurate because you're in denial.
Yep, I'm not going to disagree.
You think you're still playing a puzzle sweeping simulator.
Head right with the rock on the left and the well on the right.
Oh, fuck. Head right with the rock on the left. What?
And the well on the right, so...
All right, you're crushing it. What if there is a non-jump scare playthrough if you do all the right things?
I will kiss you. You had to speak.
Trust
Oh.
no one.
Okay.
Oh, so you just go wherever you want.
So there's a sign pointing there.
Oh,
There's
so
no
you-
sign pointing down
You have to
this
go
one.
where a sign isn't pointing.
Sign pointing. Sign pointing.
Well,
Sign pointing. Yeah, there's none going down this one.
damn, you're good. Do you live in Barcelona?
No, I would love...
Something is going on here.
This looks like the hotspot.
I'm going to take one ear off. Oh, no. I know what that is.
Oh no. Don't do it.
Harry. Time of the Dead.
Are we dead?
Whichever was
Creatures-
the creature lurking in the surroundings, it was looking for me. Sacred blood has been spilled to open the doorway of the underworld. Hence, hundreds of demons can come until someone puts an end to the mayhem. Although I don't want to, it is just me. I am alone. The onus is on me to head back to the shrine and protect it. I shall take on the struggle.
So, did a demon just jump you and slit you? And then summoned a bunch of demons through the blood portal?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened.
Then why did she come to the river?
She had to wash the clothes, and she didn't know. Did you hear that loud thumping noise?
Over there, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just...
Ah.
I hate this, man. Why have you made me play a horror game?
Oh, you got to do it backwards, game.
Ah!
Come game. Come game. Well, we're in this together. 120. I nearly hit my teeth on the mic.
I almost punched myself in the head. God.
Plenty of clips for this stream, eh?
I don't like...
Ah.
You're a very cool design, and I want you tattooed.
Where
but
do you live? Can you see where he came from?
no, there was no tall trees.
Do you hear him crunch leave the tree?
At least he's not hurting me or killing me, so I don't really mind.
Did you get hit the first time?
No, nothing happened. He just kind of fell and scared.
I think you would like the limit of not dying.
Is that it?
I don't remember the clues.
I can't go around it. So.
Secrets.
This amulet has been broken. All gods have gone, giving way to monsters, ghosts, and spirits.
God damn. Mitch is back. Mitch, did you see the 2 jump scares? Sure there'll be a third.
Ooh.
Hey now. Hey now.
This would be Oni.
Oni.
Yes.
Only the most wicked men will not read the paper.
I'm sorry. I thought I heard something. Let's.
I
go
didn't
back
know if
and-
you were a moon. A moon. Oh, we can read it? I think it's going to give us a hint.
Okay.
Only the most wicked men will turn into demons while still alive. The other black-hearted men will after death, but both will become ogreish monsters with fang-like teeth and from one up to several horns. I think it means form one up to, I don't know. Pray that you'll never come across these extremely tall and brutally strong creatures. Okay, so I guess this might be a melee boy that actually chases you.
Yep. I hope.
That's good. We know what to expect. It's very polite. Hopefully you don't miss paper. Can you jump?
No.
Cannot jump. This woman cannot jump. That's a shame.
Okay.
Oh boy. Are you dead?
Yes.
He's dead.
But some fire went out. I don't know what I did.
Oh. Is it just a timed event? I think it's just a timed event. Bernie's, hot ring of fire, Bernie's. Oh boy. Left, I guess, yeah. Is this the way? Oh, are they going to force you to go a different way? To the familiar path? What's behind you? It's a new path game. You're doing well. You're doing well. Is that a rock?
I think it's just a very spooky rock.
Spooky rock. I'm gonna be quiet so we can listen
No.
to the jump man.
I just want you to keep speaking.
But then you won't get got. You're so calm right now.
I'm not.
You're so calm right now.
I'm on the verge of tears.
Oh.
Oh, thank God.
Did you have to do that?
Yes, because the fires weren't going out where I was.
Cam is as calm as a cucumber. That crow was in my ear.
It was not in mine, and I'm very thankful. Oh, thank God. Come on. I am as calm as a cucumber.
Do you think the woods are going to be worse than inside?
Ooh. No, not a chance.
But surely inside is safe.
I hope you're right. No, I didn't want to stay in the middle because it looked like it exploded.
God damn.
Yeah, so it does.
At least it's a lot more obvious problem solving
Yeah.
compared to Outlast.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't do it. I think I've got to just be really far forward. We're in this corner up here.
Spooky rock.
That was in my brain. My head just blew up.
That's how they get the rocks.
This corner's safe. Just, do I
You
just
had it right
have
the
to-
first time.
I think I just have to.
This hole. Hey,
Nice.
is it nice?
No, I hate this game. Oh, is this another
Feather.
feather?
Was
The
there
spirit
any
bird?
helpful crane eager to assist
Oh,
me?
please.
Helpful bird.
Out of fear.
Oh.
Oh no, the helpful bird is too terrified.
The unholy shrine.
See, this is maybe what I thought
I can feel the
Ghostwire
evil
to
within
be
these
more
walls.
like.
There
Yeah,
must be a
I
cursed
agree.
object somewhere, and I need to find it.
Object.
Cursed object. Is it the laundry? Is it the broom?
I bet it's the broom.
Is it the bucket?
I never trusted that broom.
Is that-
Aw.
Oh, is this the house you were at?
Yes, this is where I was.
Can you open the door?
No.
Uh,
Look, the lighting's telling me to go to the knot.
it is. Oh, there's a feather on the knot. Oh, no, it's not. What's that?
I don't know the name, and I'm not going
Oh,
to even
right.
try, but they're a Japanese
Okay.
religious
I'll
symbol.
take your word for it.
I hate this. I don't know what I'm going to say.
Oh,
I
you're
can't
going
even
in.
Make conversation.
Is this the bath painting?
I think this is the tea room.
Ah,
the
it's
ceremonial
beautiful.
Tea room.
No one would desecrate the tea room.
Cursed tea. Oh no, someone spilt their tea.
That's pretty cursed. Mortar and pestle.
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, Mekurabe.
Oh.
Collection of heads. The mound of skulls and several heads is given to the name of the Mekurabe. Am I butchering that? Probably. It simply stares at those who happen to encounter it. However, you'd better hold its gaze because whatever occurs to the losers of this macabre play of glances remains unknown. So it's weeping
What?
angels.
What? We're playing Ikai.
Ikai!
Ikai.
It's a horror game.
Yeah, it's a Spanish horror game set in Japan. Cursed teapot.
Cursed tea. Oh, open the tea.
Could I?
Yeah, you could. Oh, you could pick up anything.
Are you cursed?
Something just locked.
Why am I scared spinning a teapot?
Ah, interesting. Are you looking for like Shadow of Mordor items? Statics. Hey, Statics. This is Ikai.
Hey man, what's up? That's my man.
That's your mate?
That's my man. This game is Ikai. It's a Japanese-inspired horror game made
in
by
Barcelona.
a Spanish studio, and I'm absolutely bricking it. I don't know if I've ever told you before, but I absolutely hate horror games. So we thought it'd be funny to put a heart rate monitor on someone with heart issues, full of heart medication, and see how high we can get that number.
He's at a calm, resting 120 at the moment.
Oh man. What's in here? I don't know why.
You probably need to look at the skulls, Cam. The skulls, like,
Oh my god.
oh,
Oh my god.
Brad, please. Thanks, Statics.
Where are the skulls?
I think the skulls just roll towards you. You gotta, yeah, thanks, man. Ah,
I hate this so much.
appreciate the support.
Oh,
Ah!
What are you? Oh, you're a ceremonial hat.
Do you have a flashlight?
Oh, can I? Oh.
Yes. I think I've got some spare pants out the back for Cam. Honorable Samurai, I cannot let her go back to you, no matter the money. That's what she deserves. Naiko?
Yep.
Naiko will be staying here as long as I can retain her. I will not be reaching out to you anymore. Please consider this letter as my last answer from a jaded priest. Is that your father?
I think the samurai wanted me, and the priests didn't give me up. So the samurai has cursed the temple.
Oh no. Plot twist. Cam didn't wear pants to prepare for the situation. He's just under a bucket.
Yeah.
Over a bucket.
Crazy fact about that symbol. I got it tattooed on the inside of my arm.
There it is.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
It is the holy symbol of, like, their religious symbol for Raijin, the god of thunder.
Ooh.
It's also called it's a tomoe. It's used a lot. And I got it because when I did martial arts, it was the symbol of the dojo that I trained at.
Very nice.
And my dad has a matching tattoo. That's how cute we are.
So thunder will beat this demon.
Yep. Or I'm going to shit with the force of thunder into my own pants.
Surely you can open that box.
Is there anything else I can do in here besides run away?
Ah.
That looks
It was always
cursed.
snowing during winter time up here in the mountains.
Cool.
Besides, this huge shrine is so cold.
This doesn't look
Leisure
like
was
something that
almost
should be
nothing.
good.
I really thought my uncle would need this doll I made to call for good weather.
Sure. I believe you.
I don't.
Oh, can you wear the sandals? Damn.
Off to another house. You know what's annoying me?
What?
We haven't come across any demons besides the big head boys.
I think that's a good move from the devs.
Just means they're going to throw lots at us soon.
Ah, there's a bush. I was genuinely terrified. I wasn't trying to spook you.
Oh,
there.
okay, because my heart rate just... Ooh. Can I purify myself?
Can we
Oh,
hop
please.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I'd get the heart rate stuff working, but I would have liked to have had two so we could constantly be comparing.
Next time we do a horror game, we'll have 2.
Oh, yeah. See, I worry that noise means a skull pile is
Right?
running towards you, rolling towards you, like a rat king,
That's exactly what I thought it was.
and you need to look at it before it gets to you. That's
Yep.
what I feel like it does. And the fact that you don't look around, don't gong the thing.
But that's how you purify a shrine.
Okay, gong.
I think we should explore before we...
What if the gong?
Can you hear that, Harry? Oh, I got a lump in my throat. Oh, come on now. Really struggling on those boxes, Cameron.
Is there a gun?
Candles?
Just as good as guns. Less candles.
Just give me a katana. That's all I need. There's going to be a severed head in this last one. No, but something opened, and I don't know why I'm turning around. If I'm being really honest.
Honestly, when I react to things, it scares Adam watching. When we were playing Kirby or something. Glasses.
Is that? Oh, I thought that was like...
You pushing that in with your... Okay.
Candles.
Those are cool candles.
Come on. Oh, the little scuttering.
Now, Cam, would you be up
Mhm.
for playing this game in one of these buildings
Yes.
to make it worse?
No, because I don't find Japanese architecture...
What if the lighting matched?
I don't... Maybe.
I think the skull roly-poly is coming for you.
I think... Oh, dude, I hate this so much.
Is it a thing in there? It's locked.
Yep, it's definitely that.
Adam, do you want to sub out, Adam?
Oh.
Ah!
Why are the Buddha faces scary? I don't think.
It burns!
So that's sealed.
All your hard work.
It seems
Of
that these
painting?
symbols come from a priest
Oh,
who's attempted to lock the spirits inside.
oh no.
I thought my uncle was away.
Uncle.
So there's a priest here doing...
Seals are my favorite animal.
I can't recognize this mirror. The owner must be here. A broken
What?
piece from a tormented soul. An unwanted reflection made it an undesirable item.
What? Is that the cursed item?
I think it's a cursed item.
Wait, so she wasn't talking about who lived there. Like, does she not live here?
She does, but all the demons have come bringing their things.
That's who
Prayers
she...
are the
Oh,
answer.
boy.
I'm quite sure I know the proper way to pray, but I'll read the sign at the entrance, just in case.
You know how to pray,
This
Cam.
cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to open
I think
it.
this is an exceptional...
Is this the instructions?
Oh no.
Is that her?
She's got a fan, but her face is the full...
Her face is full.
It's ripped. It's got that rip. I'm pretty sure that's...
I like the smile.
Yeah, it's like a very famous Japanese demon. Let's just have a quick...
Oh, they should really have someone sitting by it.
quick scout. Maybe I'll do a quick scout of my underwear.
I'm not looking forward to this.
Alright, I think it's time to pray.
Oh, you pray out here.
You pray
Oh,
at
so
the
it's a good
front.
thing you didn't dong.
Yep. Okay. Let's see how the game teaches me how to pray.
You took it.
Explains the proper way
Proper
to
way.
pray.
Oh.
First, drop some money in the offertory box.
Clap
Then
twice.
ring the
Oh.
bell and perform the prayer afterwards.
Okay.
Do I have money or do I have to go?
Is this the money? Where's the money?
I think I need
the
to
money-
find some money.
On the left or the right? Nope. Is the money inside?
Money. Did we put someone nice enough to put some? Oh yes,
A
apple.
lovely apple.
Yep. Offer to the ancestors. That box is the worst. I wonder if I can.
I think that's the Cabinet of Whispers.
I think
I think it's just going to be the enemy skull thing. It's just going to be in there.
rope. Cool. I'm hoping because those whispers sound like a prayer and there were seals in there, that was the good priest's box. All right, I'm going to keep exploring to see if we can find some money.
Oh, so you think you don't have money to put in?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Archery training,
Oh
I
my
guess.
God.
Ost.
Oh my god.
Brad's going to keep jump scaring us if people keep following. Thank you, Ost.
Uh,
Do you know OST? Do you know this
I
one?
do not, but thank you for the follow.
That's awesome.
Yes, Brad's voice every time we get a follow is currently the scariest thing that happened.
Awesome. See you, Mitch.
See you, man.
Have you played this Ost, or are you just tuning in for the goods? Good morning.
The priest usually keeps some money upstairs.
Ah,
You find a coin
money.
there.
You were just upstairs. She says that now, as you're out
Creeping
in the
off
bush.
into the weeds.
She gets there and she's just like, you know what? He did keep it upstairs. But yeah, hope you're well, Ost.
Coming on up, walking on up. All right.
You need to try. Are you a fan of horror? Because we we aren't the most veteran.
I'd like to apologize if you're a fan of horror games, because I will probably butcher this game. I've got to say, so far, I'm loving it. I'm loving
good.
it.
It does seem. How'd you do that?
I just pressed.
You need to pull it outwards?
Yeah, I think I need to go pretty far.
Or was that it? Is that the bell there? Have you rung it too many times? I think that's it. It is not a dong. I think it's just a jingle.
I was kind of hoping something would happen when I did that. Like,
I swear something fell from the bell.
Oh, it did. I heard like another
I swear
coin.
something fell from
Key.
the bell.
Audio? Great.
Yep.
Great voice lines.
You're gonna need to tell me if things fall because I'm a little baby.
Something fell, Cam.
Nope. So the key can open.
No, don't do it. I mean, you can do it if you want to.
Oh.
Let me know how the audio is, guys.
Yep. Yeah. Nah, brother.
It's too loud. If we're too quiet. We're too loud. If the game's too quiet.
Oh, hey,
Oh,
buddy.
lovely horsies.
Can I play with them?
Beautifully carved.
Hey, man.
Hey,
What you doing, brother?
what am I doing in here? Pick it up. Ah!
I knew what was happening and it scared.
Ah!
I I need to make a protective seal to lock the evil up inside the mask.
So
There
that's
should
the
be a
cursed
brush at the
item.
library.
Brush at the
Well, that was the
library.
best case scenario. I think the library's upstairs. Something's going. Oh boy. Things are sizzling. Welcome back to the sizzle stream. Oh no. Cam, you've got this. High five. Up top. Can you crouch? Here you go.
I'm not sleeping tonight, man.
The shadows don't help. These are a lot of people. I hope. Do you want it to be more people, or do you want that all to be the same thing?
I don't care. I think I want it to
Like
be
an Elden Ring, the Handsman, the
yeah,
Grafter.
there's the Scion. This is just Godfrey on his day off. Not Godfrey, Godric. That wasn't me. I didn't do nothing.
I hate your heavy footsteps. Walk with some delicacy.
I'm gonna turn you on.
Can you turn that on? Can you turn me
I
on?
wonder.
Oh. Turn me on. Yeah, there we go. Can you pick that up?
I wish. My number one wish for this game.
Oh, she gets a candle in the...
Yeah, she had a
Thumbnail.
candle in that trailer. Oh,
Oh boy.
hello.
Hello.
Yep. Oh yes.
Are these candles?
Oh, what?
Manuket?
Manuket. I
Manuket?
guess.
Those who remain stuck in our world have died with a purpose left to accomplish. They just have the sufficient strength to manifest a singular arm in order to beckon from the walls with the only aim to plead with you to perform the desired funeral ceremony. That's just sad, really. Now they're not scary at all.
I mean, I want to help them.
I'm not afraid of those people.
No, but when they rip me into the wall and scream.
But they just want to tell you about their funeral wishes.
plans.
That's a fun chair. Oh, it's a loom, thank God. A loom.
Yeah, but what Japanese demon is going to be associated with looms?
They're going to cut you up and loom you. God damn these randomly generated noises. Randomly selected noises. Is this the way you came?
No, this is
Is there something in the pot? Pot boy?
Pot Boys. Nope.
Gentlemen.
Alexander.
Something's in the pot. Something's coming out of the pot.
No, it's not.
It's something's...
What do you want about Harry?
Something went... like slid open. Something slid open. I'm telling you. Was it just you walking on rock? Something slid open. I tell you.
hope
Chat,
so.
please, back me up. Did anyone hear that?
Oh, I know. This is the other side of the where I got the laundry at the beginning of the game.
Something just slid open again, Cam.
I should have both headphones on, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
I thought this was the library, yo.
This does not look like the library. Oh, God.
Where else can I go? Is that the sliding noise you were talking about?
No.
Oh,
was
so
li-
that's just another fun noise.
What was that?
I think it was me glitching.
That noise. Adam's going to back me up. It was that noise. I've heard that. But not when you were opening a door.
That's not fun. This has got to be a door or something. No.
Well, nothing to fear then. Calm, Nani. Calm, Hundo. This is great.
The boys aren't back,
are
so
they not-
maybe this will open.
Ah. Maybe the hands opened this. I'm sure there was a Is there breath? No. Is that lifting up and down? Am I crazy?
I think you're crazy.
I'm crazy.
But I saw it
I'm
too,
seeing
so
things.
I'm not gonna
I
harass
think it was
you.
just the angle of something. That. Did you not hear that?
I did, but I didn't touch anything.
I know. Yes, Adam heard that. See, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You ever hear any doors open? It's kind of spooky. Ooh, get the What are those? Firecrackers? What are those?
I think they're coins.
Oh, they're coins.
Yeah. Just don't mind me.
Set all the goods.
Man.
Do you like how you don't have an inventory?
Yeah. I guess it's good. I'd like a rocket launcher or something. That'd be kind of cool.
Shotgun. See?
Just the random noises.
It's just random noises.
This doll could have been mine. I mean, before the Lord took it from the battlefield and gave it to my uncle. I felt so close to this toy when it reached my hands. It was like a friend, as if I could feel the presence of the girl who used to own it. Only soulless bodies can persist after a war.
Why does it look like that?
Oh boy. Looks like a siege tower.
It does, and it's siege towering its way into my nightmares.
Let's close that bad boy.
That's gonna be... The little girl's gonna want that back. And she's here for
It's
it.
the other side.
Hello. Bathtub.
Hop in the pot. That would be worse. If you could do that.
Oh, you look... Oh, is this... If this is sake, I'm going to tap out.
Looks delicious. Oh.
Oh, sorry, everyone. Just had to... That's not me walking. Oh, crane. Guide me.
Guide me, crane. Ah, yes.
This is a sake room, I'm guessing. The laundry. Scary. Oh, man.
Oh boy.
I guess I gotta go back to where the game started. That did kind of look library-esque. I'm just waiting for one of these skull boys to rock
I don't
up.
like how we know they exist.
Yeah, them telling us about
Let's
the
see if I
demons.
can find the brush.
I feel safe in this room. Chloe. Oh, thank you very much.
It's Chloe. The not
He
terrifying.
didn't knock on the door, so it was sitting out there for like.
How long?
It was kind of. It wasn't like cold. It was just like.
Angry.
It's lukewarm. So I don't know if you want to.
Looks pretty warm.
I'm happy with this. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm okay. So what should we do? How are people feeling? How are people feeling? I'm not feeling great. Maybe that's just because I'm here.
Do you want to eat and I'll keep playing for a bit?
Yeah. Does that mean we're going to swap when I'm done eating?
Yep. You can play when I get to the scary part.
All right.
Okay, let's keep going.
Fun times.
Oh, and straight away we've got a noise.
I'm not going to go well. Just for the record. You've been doing great.
I seriously despise horror games.
I'd need one with ink.
Okay, let's put it in some ink. What have we got? Ink. Ink. Anyone got ink? Chopper sticks. Ooh, Kodama. The curse of these nature deities. Oh, swap scene.
Too early in the day. Oh, sorry.
Nope, wrong one.
It's plus.
Thank you.
Where's Static? Too early in the day for horror games.
You're goddamn right. But
Oh, yeah. 6 o'clock. But we're in a dark room.
yeah, if I played this at midnight, no way.
Otherwise, we wouldn't get it done.
No, I'd be crying.
Kodama. The curse of these nature deities shall come upon any unwary woodsman who dares to cut down the trees where they dwell. If a cut makes one bleed, it is a signal that the tree is inhabited. As the souls of their host trees, Kodamas are the protectors of the forest. They're rarely seen, but when they are, these souls appear as faint orbs of light. So don't go to the faint orbs of light.
I'm just not going to cut a tree.
I guess you need to look out for cut trees.
Yeah, and faint orbs of light. Oh, man. Let me know if you want me to mute your mic while you eat.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
That is what I am looking for.
Yes, that is what I'm looking for too. I don't know what it is. Okay, Inkwell. But it's all the way... There it is. Come on down. Hello, friend. Oh, it's untextured.
Damn.
I am now no longer scared.
Okay, step by step. Now I go to the table to start writing the seal.
Damn. Oh, yes. Yes, my favorite mechanic in the game.
That's not quite a safe place. I'll look for another room.
Me scusi? I'm gonna finish the set. I don't.
So they took the pen and then began to stab you with it. Stab you with it.
I definitely should have listened to her when she said maybe I shouldn't do this.
So did you go to a different table or the same table?
The same table. I just thought I could maybe finish it or get her to say where to go.
Isn't there a different table? Like the one... Press circle for God's sake.
What am I hiding from?
Sorry. It was just the lantern unlit.
What am I hiding from?
You're doing great. I'm not going to be able to move.
Oh, it decided to almost play an audio file there. I don't like this droning noise. I relate it to like space horror games, not this.
It is a bit space horror, the wind
here we go.
of space. Oh, this looks like a great place.
It's too dark. I can barely see.
But you can see though.
No, if she says no, it's no.
Oh, there you go.
I'm also going to close absolutely everything. I don't think I can.
So the witch can't get in. What kind of creature do you think that was?
That was
The
well, it
tree.
was wearing a Hunya mask, so it could be many different things.
So we haven't got the bestiary for that yet.
No.
Oh, you're dead, son. You've scribbled.
Can you hear it walking?
Ah!
Why didn't it work?
I don't think you did it right. We go.
Oh, I think.
Got it. Hurry up. I must place it on
What if
the
you
mask.
just paint it all black?
Yeah, true. It'd take you a long time. Alright, I need to run to that mask. But not actually run. I'm gonna stealth. Oh, that wasn't all dotted up before. like my technique of slowly edge it open and
edging it
then-
open. I like how it lets you edge it open.
So do I. Oh man. Oh my
I can hear someone from above. I must
Mine's
be
vibe-
silent.
controller was vibrating.
Your controller vibrates. Is it the big boy or just the mask lady? That looks like your killer.
I need to wait for it to go up this side.
Oh, you're gonna close the door?
I don't think. Oh. I don't want to look at the screen, eh? What?
You did it.
Hey!
You didn't even have to really face that monster. You've been water dropped.
Oh, that was... You know, I'm going to be honest, there was a part of me that thought that was the end of the game.
I hear more singing.
Yeah, but it's chanting. I like chanting. I go to sleep listening to chanting sometimes.
Throat humming.
Some sort of a prayer is coming from downstairs.
I didn't know there was a downstairs. How do I get downstairs?
She just means in here.
No, changing architecture is the worst. I'm gonna squint for all of this. What? I'm gonna...
That's just a guy.
Uncle!
Uncle!
I'm so glad you came back. The demon only needed my blood, so... Well, I can imagine you already know. And therefore you have come. I should have taken care. Thank you for coming to save
He's
me.
gonna have a
What can I do to
monstrous
help?
face.
What's the aim of your prayer? Is it some kind of ritual?
That's
Uncle?
not a man
What's
anymore.
happening?
Looks like a thumb.
Uncle? What are you doing?
Face pussy.
Ah!
Oh!
Big boy!
It's Rickard.
Can you imagine if you didn't fit through there?
I'd only have one person to blame.
Slide that bad boy.
What?
Slide it. Ah! He's coming!
What?
Where are you? What's
Why do I
happening?
keep doing that? Why am I so bad at video games?
What? Oh, I thought you were hiding. Where, boy?
Oh. Hey man, look, I got no issues with worms. I love snakes.
Snakes are confirmed worm. That's the wrong way. That's the way. Oh god, crouch. Yep.
Why? Ugh. Brain, why? As soon as I get scared, my brain's like, yeah, I don't know what controllers are. Okay, I got this. I got this. Pro gamer move. Pro gamer move. Oh, you gotta keep going. I don't like that at all. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Nope, not.
Power slide.
This game would be game of the year if you could power slide.
Where are you taking that? Alright.
It's almost here. I I'd better push
The
something to
shelf,
block
Cam.
its way.
The shelf. Ah!
Oh!
Cut him in half.
Hey, bro. Look.
He's right there, Cam.
But it stopped, so I thought it was.
Gotta push harder. You know what to do now.
At least it's lost its charm, and I'm no longer
Yeah.
scared.
It's when you can see it, but you know where it is. It's not scary.
I like busting it down. Why didn't we get the sweet like prayer panel on this boy? This boy. I don't know what it's called. How many hidden collectibles are in this area that I'm just running?
It's almost here. I'd better push something to block its way.
I think I glitched the game by having it in the room. So there goes my uncle. He was our biggest ally. Do those plants look a little weird? Or am I just going to assume that that's a single plane leaf texture?
Like the lowest log.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Okay. Unfortunately. Would you like to eat, Cam?
I would love to eat.
Otherwise, I could feed you chips. I'm happy to.
I will smash this burger and then palm it off.
Okay.
All right.
As I asked you that, your heart rate went to an all-time low of 86.
I'm very keen for some food. Lovely big old burger.
God damn it. Well, prepare for failure.
Do you know the controls?
No.
X to interact, circle to squat, and right trigger to sprint. That's all you need.
My God, do you want more sensitivity? Or are you happy with this?
I've just been going with it because I thought that was game design.
Oh, it feels very heavy. That's okay. It's probably game design. So there's no jump. What'd you say?
No jump.
X just interact.
X to interact, circle to
Crouch.
crouch, and then right trigger to sprint.
And that's it. Run!
There's no other way out. Hiding seems to be the best option.
This seems like a good spot. We're still hiding from a worm. What am I looking at there? What's that? That looks creepy. The worm's not coming. It looks like I can get under this. He's a wormy boy.
At some point, I'll have to get out.
At some point, yeah. You are. Is that just because you're eating?
Very spicy.
Oh. Is he gonna find me? I can't see him. Oh. I was not in the right spot. Oh, so I gotta time it. He's just doing a lap. And do I just go the way I came? I don't know where he goes. I'm afraid to peek. I don't want to run. Do I want to run? If I hear faster slithering, I no longer hear any slithering. Loud stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp. Alright, that's a cool
I
feels
can't
good.
hide here, but there's a table. I could write something to block the door.
Just I'm right in here. Do I need to grab it?
No, just press X.
Okay. Nothing but perfection.
Put me to shame.
Oh, I need a hole.
To the door.
To the door! To the door! To the floor! To my seal wards off this thing. Don't you dare! Yes. This is great. Can I get some more of those, please? Can I write a few more? Okay. Oh,
I could use these to darken my teeth, but I won't do it until I get married.
is that a thing?
Yeah.
Hello, sir. Whee! He's bloody.
I'm gonna assume that's not a good symbol.
Or is it a
So you
code?
need to line it up with 3 stripes on
How do I do that? Alright, Mr. Bird. That's not how I thought that draw would work. Oh, we're just opening everything. In other words,
I think that's our friend.
Hitodama. What am I looking at? Floating over the grimmest places, several eerie orbs roam aimlessly close to the ground. These are stated to be the souls of the deceased. Shortly prior to death, one's soul will turn into a bluish fireball and detach from the host. Only on very rare occasions will you experience the sighting of the soul amongst the living during someone's conscious loss. Now we know. Why is your heart rate so high? It's the highest it's ever been. Is it spicy?
This burger is so unbelievably spicy. I'm sweating from the burger.
Let me light this baddie. How do you light it?
There should be a flame symbol that pops up.
There isn't. Can I take you? Well, oh, there's a 2 there.
It's 2.
3. 1.
Alright.
Ah, what do you call this one?
Goji.
Goji.
Go.
Go. Oh,
The placement of the stones looks wrong.
do I have to place them?
The placement of the stones looks wrong. The placement of the stones
Alright,
looks
I get it.
wrong.
What's this?
Ah, another teapot.
Ah, tea.
Can you interact with the number 1?
Tea number 1. I can... The number itself.
Oh, maybe.
Sweating from a burger.
Yeah. Welcome to my life,
The
Qua.
scariest part of this stream was the burger.
Maybe try pressing the board and then pressing the thing and then what am I trying to say? Interact with the object that's number 1, number 2, and number 3.
Okay. So board's number 1. Oh, hello. Okay, so board's number 1.
The placement of the stones looks wrong.
Wait, is there stones here? No, I can't get those. So So touch number 1.
Then the crane.
This thing,
Oh, yeah, sorry.
which is this. And then I touch the crane.
The music changed. Oh, no.
I don't know what to do. Oh, have you finished?
I finished. I won't eat my chips.
You don't want to eat some chips? They're not that good?
Do you want the chips?
I'll have it. I'll have a chip. I'll test your chips. Oh, thank you.
All right. See if I can figure
The
this
master
out.
has returned.
Master.
Did we? Oh my god! I didn't even realize we hit our follower goal.
Oh,
I forgot about that.
I was
Static and Ost.
The placement
Ost.
of the stones looks
Thank you,
wrong.
guys. What we got up here?
I've got it.
Some items have a rather odd pattern.
No, I don't got it.
So there's a.
Is there nothing there?
I wonder if that's the pattern. Because there's also a pattern on.
I also couldn't light the candle.
Yeah.
Maybe you need the candle lit.
Have a look. Where was that? It was over this side.
It's a good thing we started so early because it's going to take us that long to do
Yeah.
the simplest of puzzles.
Google said 3 hours.
Yeah, Google said 3 hours this would take. How long has it been? Hour and a half. We're halfway through. Excuse me? There was a fourth. What are you doing? Oh.
Oh, okay.
Oh. That's the crane. That
So-
red symbol is the crane.
Okay, I know. 1, 2, 3. I know what the 4 symbol is. Am I blind?
Oh, the umbrella symbol is the. There
That's
was
number 2.
a fourth. Are you just talking about the floor, or
No, there should. The symbol 4. I don't. Oh. Pretty sure that top is. That's 4.
so that's a symbol?
Left of the umbrella.
Adam's got eyes of a hawk.
Ah.
The potman.
It's not an actual 4, but I get it.
Oh, that thing. Oh, it's the mirror of the woman. How did Adam's a god.
Okay, so we got the patterns.
Snake.
We've got trident, weird looking demon face,
Uh-huh.
3 hand, and snake.
And snake.
So
Nice puzzle. You said trident or something?
nope. So it's this one.
I thought that was the
That's
bird.
number 1. Then it's
That's the umbrella.
Oh.
Damn.
I guess we're going underground. That was a very loud notification. Oh, come on now. I don't like caves. Gimme. No, I need the torch.
Into the depths.
All right. Surely. Yeah, thank God. Thank goodness. Oh,
Oh, this is great. Hello,
Ah.
sir.
it's a kappa.
A what?
Kappa. They're like water demons. They're super
Lovely.
cool. Have you ever seen Monkey Magic?
No.
Oh, one of them's a kappa. You should watch
Oh.
Monkey Magic. I love Monkey Magic.
No.
Ooh, this feels like Skyrim, but not. In every sense, I'm terrified. Whereas in Skyrim, I'm paying 1% attention.
Shoot them from afar while stealthing. You must choose.
Do I follow the path from the beginning of the game?
It's left.
Keep the rock to your right. Correct. A kappa. Oh, man. I hate this, but the dwarf in me is quite happy. I'm quite comfortable.
Aye. Was that some gold on the right there? Nice iron vein. Aye.
I wish I could do my voice.
I know these places like the back of me head.
Ah.
Did you just go in some kind of circle? If you just keep going left, you're gonna end up back where you started.
Yep. You know what they say about mazes? Just stay to the left. It's not really a maze, though. I am gonna keep going left. Oh, come on. You know what? Let's make this not take all weekend. I think it's different, but I think it's also just generating.
Ah! Mr. Sir, please.
My uncle's back.
The tunnel are beneath. Your uncle? Oh, yo. Tunneling horror.
I don't even know what to say anymore. Oh. I guess. Oh, thank God, light. I think it's getting us comfortable, and I'm about to poo-poo my pants.
Did he spell naughty?
You're asking me about something. Yes, because it just looks like the Naughty Dog logo as far as I know.
Naughty dog.
What's the shaking and the static?
You go for the horror scream. Stream. Scream. Ah! He's got lovely teeth, though.
Yeah.
He flosses. He brushes.
Yeah.
Gotta keep those chomps healthy.
Oh, come on now. It looks like a face down there. I do not like this one bit.
Ah! Oh. And he's dead, and you've won. That's the game.
Please. You know the thing that scares me the most? The face that it was on the cover of the game? We have no idea what that is. We haven't encountered that yet.
Yes, we haven't. I thought that would be the arms. I thought that would be a ghost woman.
I think that's the big bad. We haven't encountered yet.
Who's patinging me? I'm gonna...
Oh! Wee!
What the hell?
Oh.
Would you like some tea? I don't like laughing. You ever play Little Nightmares?
No, I have not played Little Nightmares.
That's one of the things we're doing a couch play-in, for sure.
Done. With this on?
With 4 people. Yeah, sure.
I'm scared. Ooh.
Ooh. How do you say that? Hakishi?
Hakishi Baba.
Hakishi Baba. Darkness is the hideout most of the wicked demons and spirits, those creatures who turn away from the light. Therefore, there is someone among them whose purpose is to make the world gloomier. Hakishi Baba, the grotesque-looking elderly woman, blows out every fire to make the place suitable for any monster bothered by lights.
So this thing's gonna start blowing out me candles.
Oh, that sucks.
Let me write my scripts.
That would be creepier if they showed it off and then they
Explained it.
because then you're like, oh, that's why my candles are going out. That's terrifying.
Another slide. What terrible thing's gonna happen on this one? I'm not gonna... Oh.
Help! Help! Help!
I'd love to.
Yeah, just let me know how I can.
Yeah, here's my email. It's,
Business at hqquestionsandanswers.com.au.biz.gov.porn.
This was not him. So who might be responsible for it all?
It's
It's got to be that little girl you got the doll from, my mans. Oh, I know. Samurai? Samurai? Jin? Where are you?
It's the way you came from.
I'm not touching.
You're giving up your life?
I did the... Okay, we're good. We're in a well house.
Well. Is that a tiara? A necklace?
The sacred jewel, which
Oh.
means that the priest has been killed.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
the uncle? Are you telling me?
No!
Oh, I feel like that was probably important.
You can't jump. God, this is terrible.
Oh, there are those... Oh, no.
Oh, the orbs.
Do we want to read our bestiary and see what that means? Come on. Let me... I need a key. I didn't grab a key, so there's something around here. Where's this key? Maybe it's on... Nope. Oh, there we go. I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Isn't this like the first thing they teach you about wells is don't play around them, and most importantly, don't go down into the well pit?
Yep, that is definitely.
Am I underwater?
Hey,
I think I am.
Noah. Yes, Noah. Did she cut it?
And now, how can I go up again?
Let's just start a new life down here, my friend.
Tunnel girl.
There is a
There's the
deep
key.
fissure at the wall. I could take advantage of it and build a ladder to go up.
Ah,
the
that's
bag
not
is still
human.
full. He hasn't
Oh.
reached the town.
Oh,
He
come
might have
now.
perceived the opening of the gate and has decided to come to help me.
Ah,
I'm so sorry.
you gotta open the crack.
If it wasn't for my foolishness, he would still be
There's a-
alive.
Yeah.
The wicked bones reacted the jewel. Maybe I can find some sticks to use as rungs for the ladder among the bones.
What?
Come on. No.
They're gonna come alive again.
But it needs me to find sticks amongst them.
They're shaken. There's a tube. There's a tube under there.
Don't last long, which is good.
There's a tube.
Did it give me a hand symbol?
I think. No, there's a tube. You're standing on it. There it is. There's another one. Oh, you just jam that in the wall? Ah. Thank you for the spectral
There are 3
guide.
more to go.
3 more!
Is that what you were booing?
I'm with you. I hate horror games too.
But
surprisingly, I'm doing A-okay.
they're shaking my bones. You're doing great. Get the pipe. There it is. Forward hoe. Forward hoe.
I am blind.
Quick,
at,
quick
there,
pipe.
there.
Quick pipe.
Oh, I don't mind a quick pipe.
Quick pipe.
2 more to go.
2 more to go. Is that one just
Yeah.
there? No, that's a charred bone.
The American accent throws me off.
It's a little weird because they filmed it in Colombia.
Colombia.
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Don't know why I mixed those up. Do you think... Surely you can change it to Japanese audio, right?
Have a look.
Can you
once we
imagine
get
if you
safe.
can't?
I'm so blind and very tunnel focused because it's scaring me.
You've got tunnel vision. Oh, there it is. Left. Underneath the skull horns.
Oh, there you are.
This is a great puzzle. The devs have done a great job,
I really like
and I hate
this.
them. And I hope you burn in the deepest
Only
tunnel.
one more to go.
Full of bones that come back to life.
Surely this pile has the tube you're looking for. This is looking for 4 needles
In a bone stack.
in a bone stack. Shaking my bones off.
Come now.
Crunch, crunch. Crunch me bones. No, we're clear. We're clear. We're clear. I've got stick vision now.
Good, because
Clear.
I feel like my eyeballs are sweating.
Clear. Adam's probably been like, there's one, but it's too late to type it.
You've
Oh,
passed it 6 times.
yeah, there it is. No. Keep going. Clear. No tube. No tube. Gonna prove me wrong. No tube. No tube. I think we need a new bone pile.
I think we need to do this logically and not like me, just being a weird person. What are we?
I don't like how there's only one hand.
What am I doing?
There was a lot of tube-shaped bones then. I feel like we've already got one from there. He sucked at spotting them, actually. Keep going forward. Also, I've made us a bit smaller so they can see a bit more of the screen. Left. Forward. Right. Damn, I thought I saw one there. Go back to Stick Farm Simulator. Do you want me to have a geese?
Yes.
Okay, I'll find you this stick. I'll comb perimeter. You'd think that-
Welcome to this riveting gameplay.
Yeah. I can't think of anything more boring. Oh,
Oh
my
my-
god, it's not amongst the bones. That's probably the first one you're meant to find.
Hey, this game.
We didn't look up.
Don't look up.
Don't look up. Can you just keep this as a weapon? Also, where are you going?
I'm going up.
Where? To the rock? Oh, there. Cutscene? Or are you moving?
I'm moving. This seems entirely unsafe.
This is going to be so bad when the 5 Minotaur skeletons come to life. Just grab it.
I'm as high as I can go. Am I meant to now? Yes. You have to pull the trigger for that one specific event.
Oh, she's going to cut you off again.
No, I just fell.
Oh.
I think under the tension.
Oh, so the rope just snapped.
Yeah.
Old rope. Old rope.
I need to old rope. Demon? Oh, well.
Oh,
I
that was
thought that's
weird.
what I needed my key for.
Do we have a mission?
We're trying to just slowly fix the demons, get rid of the cursed objects.
But are we trying to kill the worm? Does every demon have a cursed object?
I think so.
Is there a sign to your left, sorry?
What's this noise? I'd better hide until the danger is over.
Oh,
These
hide in that
bushes look
glowing
like a good
bush.
place.
Yeah. Are the glowing lights following you? Ah, I feel safe. Do you feel safe?
Nope. Not at all.
This means no one can hurt you. When the bushes go transparent.
I think I'm already out of the woods. I can leave.
What was it?
What are you talking about?
She told me to hide, but I
I
don't
thought the
know.
orbs were just coming towards you. Were they not?
No, they weren't.
Was there something else? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all. Why couldn't we follow the butterflies? Or the fireflies?
Finding myself forgetting to breathe.
Do you
And how
ever,
to-
figure out how to breathe and then forget how to breathe because you're focused on it?
Oh,
Crouch.
it's my uncle.
Uncle Wormbo. Wilbur? What are we calling this man?
Hey, bro.
Oh!
You want a knot?
What was that?
That seems entirely impossible. Yeah.
I thought you were gone.
Oh yeah, same.
He's a bush snake.
It's a snake and
Them wild bush snakes.
okay, I think we follow the signs.
Follow the fireflies. Is he still slithering?
I can't hear him. I'm gonna have to do my least favorite thing.
Yeah. He's blind in the leaves. Maybe he's just blind, and the fact that you were so still.
Probably.
Yeah, maybe he's always blind. Is there a silhouette of a human over there?
Oh,
Is that a creature?
I think it's a tree stump. but
Okay.
I'm not gonna.
I saw
say
I saw an
it's
ogre with a club, is what I saw.
like an oni.
Yeah. Oh, it's getting spicy. And slimy.
There he is.
Slim boy.
I'm tracking him with me sonar like a bat.
It's your lantern.
Can you leave, my friend? Goodbye.
Is he bigger than usual?
It's a very good question.
So do you think he ate your uncle? Oh, they said the priest is dead, so...
Yeah.
She didn't seem terribly upset.
No, she really didn't.
You're dead. No, he's coming.
Beelining straight for me.
I think if you pick a spot... Oh, we're good. We're good.
Oh no!
So you got to go when he goes by the tree. It's just what we had to do in the building.
Okay. Well, this is lovely little waterfall area. Oh, come on. Here he comes. Old Uncle Snake Legs. Hey, bro. You didn't come this way before.
He didn't. You've been triggered. You're joking. You're joking.
I'm the master of snakes,
What?
baby.
What was that? So he heard you move. He heard you move. You can outrun a snake.
Ready? And now completely invisible to Snake. I'm the master of snakes.
So he just can't eat you in the bush. Bush is he's allergic to that bush.
I need to go downriver. Towards the moon.
Look at those moon rays.
Very well done.
The well animated snake.
Yes.
I wonder how they did it. You're joking.
Please tell me it's glitched. Ooh, that's not a glitch snake.
That was weird.
Go up, and then I can go over to that bush.
Sacred bush.
I don't know what I'm scared of. I can literally just hide, and then he never touches me.
I mean, yeah, you're not scared. You're down to 98.
Down to 98.
Yeah.
Tell that to a medical professional, and they probably freak out.
Oh, look at those beautiful lights.
Can you see any signs?
There's one there. Is he still coming? Can we lose this man?
I just want to get rid of him. He's not even scary anymore.
No, he's
just annoying. How many cool secret things do you reckon are hidden in this area that I'm just running past?
not enough to care about.
Correct.
Unless there's a gun.
Yeah. Give me a katana and this will all be okay. That spin totally. There we go. Disorientated me. Hey bro. Hey bro. We all good.
He's just going on his way. What's his purpose? He's hunting you, I guess.
Yeah. I think he wants to eat me because I've got sacred blood.
Delicious, yummy blood.
Yeah. And that's how the demons were released.
More worms.
Oh, Torii Gate. Yes.
So go to the Torii Gate with the lantern, I guess. Can you just sprint there?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Looks like a safe place. Oh, that's... Oh,
Yay,
something
slither
opened.
away.
Yes. So is he defeated? You got an achievement.
I really hope so.
He's defeated. Oh, this is...
Is this a
Wait,
new
are we...
one? Another temple?
Are we home?
Ah, we're home.
When did we leave? We fell in the basement or something?
Yeah, we fell in the basement.
Oh,
Okay, we're just gonna... Hey, little baby.
Oh, there's the orb.
There's an orb, so we don't want to go near the orb.
I don't remember.
Yep. I'm gonna go with yes.
I'm just looking forward to the skulls. Are these going to get turned off by the hag?
Do we have another cursed item? That was... Jade
I've
before.
stopped hearing the demonic whispers.
Hey.
Okay, where do we go next?
Oh, only the priest can open the cabinet in front of you. You're the priest now.
This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine.
Whilst
The
that was a
priest
good
does not
idea.
allow anyone else to open it.
Can you imagine if the art was different?
Yeah, I'd cry. Oh, maybe these are... That's normal.
Sounds like an ambulance. Oh.
Okay. It's always the last one you try, unless there's nothing in here. Oh, little locked box.
Surely we opened a box? Nope.
Nah.
Can't even interact with it to be like you don't have the key.
This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to open it.
But the priest is dead.
That's me.
Do you have to go back to your broom?
Yeah, I would happily just sweep from now on. Nope. Maybe we've got to go say hello to this little spirit thing.
I guess. Hello. Oh, it's the priest spirit.
It is too.
You getting holy water? What are you
That's
getting?
it. I have to write the seal properly.
Going to the tea room? Where are we going? Something's running at you. Nope, never mind.
Shh. Speak to me about running out. Can I write in here? No. Is there a writing desk in this room? I cannot remember.
I don't remember.
Nope. Guess we've got to go all the way back.
Wait, where are you going? I guess you go in the underneath.
We can come up here because this is...
Your original house.
Yeah. But I think I have to go off.
Well, those are doors there. The ones lit up are the doors, right? Oh.
But I got to it before through the temple.
The downstairs.
Maybe I've triggered it by speaking to the hat.
Can you go downstairs still? You'd have to open that. Okay, yeah, you can.
Oh, it's different once again.
No, it's not.
The lighting is.
Oh, the lighting is, yeah.
Oh, it's like,
So this is the original.
yeah.
So in there? is a big place to keep tidy. What's that?
A comb.
Oh. I couldn't tell. Okay, here we go.
Need to light you. Well, there's clearly something going around turning my lights off.
Alright, Cam, you've got this. No hags coming here. Oh, beautiful. It's a cactus!
Cactus. Oh, I hear something.
Something's fiddling on the roof. So were you meant to close the door?
I don't think you can close the door, but we'll find out.
I thought you said the worm wasn't scary. I was expecting the hag, not the worm.
I agree. Oh man, I'm sorry I hit you there.
No, that's all good. It was a comfort grab. Oh, what's up there? You're standing on the thingy.
Bet I'm wasting time right now.
You can close this, surely. Close everything. Yep. Oh. Yeah, surely you can.
You know what? Speed.
Speed cactus. What's it do?
I can hear it. I can do this with my eyes half closed.
He's coming! Do you only have one?
I goddamn hate this, man.
You're so good at this, by the way.
No. Oh, what did my heart rate get to, Adam? I actually didn't see.
I didn't see either. I can check what the max has been.
I wonder if it was as high as when I was eating a burger.
The max has been 130.
Oh,
123, around 123 probably.
You think? No, I hate this so much, man.
You've got one little line to connect.
Yeah, but I feel like that demon's gonna come again.
Oh, the stab.
Yeah. I'm just gonna close my eyes.
Why are you here?
Because the snake got me at the last one.
Yeah, but this is the place you got stabbed.
I'm doing this
You
with
need to
like,
release the pen to lock it in.
Now rush!
Oh, did you hear it? Did you hear it? Did you hear it? I heard it, and my pants are full. Oh, come on.
Is it the worm or the demon?
I don't want to know. I think it's both. I've got a worm coming out of my demon.
Oh, something.
Oh, I got rid of the stab man, of course.
What?
Of
Oh, you
course,
killed the
yes.
stab man.
Oh, so it's just
Thank you,
Snake
Adam.
Boy. Oh.
We are insane. We don't know what to think. That thing's barred.
Nah, she
Oh, this is to the middle of the shelf.
shouldn't be running.
Adam, help. Adam,
Snake?
Adam. Wait, so where are you taking the symbol to the orb?
To the hat, the priest's.
To where? The
well.
The
where
well,
The priest's
okay.
hat is because it's cursed now.
Oh, you're dead, worm boy.
I must be the first to arrive.
Run, Cam. Cutscene. Worm boy is defeated. Oh, that's kind of sweet. Oh, no, it's not. Yep. You've done it. You're killing it.
2 down. How many demons is there?
36.
I bet this lady's the last one.
There's at least another creature. I can feel it.
I think
I ought to find where it is hiding its
we're
core
at 2
possession.
hours now. The gameplay said 3 hours. So maybe it is.
I think you're right.
Follow the spiders.
They're redbacks.
They are redbacks. They're big redbacks.
Oh, I'm feeling quite prideful. If you see a redback that big,
Oh, look at them go. Left. They're over there. They're going under.
down under.
Down under, mate.
Oh, yep.
Who's got
Oh,
the
yeah.
bangers? Going up.
Yeah, man.
Is she gonna be a spider lady?
I think you may be right.
I don't like spiders.
This cabinet contains the most sacred possessions
yeah,
of
we
the
get it.
shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to open it.
This is a banger.
I think they're just tuning up, man.
Oh,
I like spiders a lot, so this is fine.
but when they're big,
And
when
the
they're running
woman-
down the hall.
Come on now, what have we got here? We've been here before and there was nothing.
Oh, that means now is the time.
Yeah. Hope you're not playing the loom. My favorite musical instrument.
The loom.
The loom. I can hear it. Okay, so it is through that first door. You should play Devour if you're into horror. I've seen a few people play it. I'm not into horror at all. I hate horror. But we should probably play with the heart rate.
You're into Japanese.
Do a heart rate stream.
I've only seen a little bit for Devour as well.
It looks like
Oh.
a really funny game.
Or Toroshi.
That's cool.
This master of disguise lurks in the roofs of shrines.
Why?
It will never be seen unless it wants to show up. That's fun. It is a hunched beast with fierce claws and tusks. This grotesque-looking guardian of holy places eats wild animals and even humans. But just those black-hearted with whom it comes across. Is it a good thing?
Some Japanese spirits are. So,
Friendo?
I think I'm going to be looking up at the ceiling the whole time.
We still haven't seen the ogre thing from the start.
The Orni.
Some spicy shit that Devour.
I've completed the circle.
Loop.
It's coming.
Spoons. Do we need to go to the bow? Oh, we probably just need to follow the spiders, eh? I see spiders.
Wait, I think we're meant to follow this. Music.
Well, the music's above you behind that thing you couldn't open.
This doll could have been mine.
Why would you get that
I
out
mean,
again?
before the Lord
I
took it
thought
from the
maybe we were gonna
battlefield
trigger
and
that
gave it to my
quest.
uncle. I felt so close to this toy when it reached my hands. It was like a friend, as if I could feel the presence of the girl who used to own it.
What if you need to go to
Only
the
soulless
bow
bodies
tree?
can persist after a war.
Yeah, we go out.
Well, the spiders went under this house. Huh. Is it getting more out of tune because you're getting further away from the mission? Ningo.
Ningyo.
Ningyo?
Ningyo.
Ningyo. Mermaids, more closely resembling fish than women.
Damn.
Nevertheless, the unsightly appearance of mermaid or Ningyo also shows a varying level of human-like features. Rumors have it that its delicious flesh grants eternal life at the expense of a terrible curse on the captor.
Ooh. Have you have you played Sekiro?
A little bit, yeah.
They play a lot into the lore of Sekiro.
It looks really good.
They're very cool.
You
It's a-
finished Sekiro, didn't you?
I haven't finished it, but I have watched countless lore videos because that's the best part about that game. I'm not as good as the combat as I don't think I was good at the combat, but now that I finished Elden Ring, I think maybe I'm gonna go back and try again, because the fast-paced parrying wasn't my style going into it, but now I can actually do it. Alright, it's definitely in here somewhere. Let's see, maybe. Oh,
She's gone. Do you have to keep moving till the guitar music gets clearer, like and not out of tune?
I think you're right.
So I think it was at its
It was at its peak in like
I thought it was at its peak above you, like with the
in that chamber.
yeah. Maybe we're missing something up there.
I've got all the priest's items, so
Maybe we're crazy. Maybe it's always been like this. Maybe it's just a part of the
This
song.
cabinet contains the most sacred possessions of the shrine. The priest does not allow anyone else to open it.
She's very lawful.
she is.
So there's nothing to interact with this thing.
No.
Okay.
I like that lockbox or something.
I guess the only hint you have is to follow the spiders.
I was gonna see if, because we picked up
In this room.
no the priest's jewel, but
Oh, if it was a...
yeah, it's not there anymore. To see if it said to become the priest, you have to rah, rah, rah.
do a ritual.
Oh, that looks important.
Oh.
I can't get to it.
It's Frodo. Oh, what's that? No. Nothing.
Any ideas in chat?
Oh.
Its Saya sounds different since I broke it. I guess it's obvious I was never meant to be a priestess.
Aw.
And gods know it.
Oh, that's why you'll be
Sad.
punished.
Oh, you've got it.
Cool.
No?
Got anything over here?
You opened all this, right?
Yeah, it was all candles, but maybe we get
Just maybe. It's all candles, that's right.
Yeah, it's okay. Come on now.
I guess go for a run in here.
Let's see if we can.
The worm is dead. So we don't know what else there is. Technically.
We're definitely about to meet a new demon.
But we don't know. Are they just going to be playing a banjo?
It's very clear.
Hope it's a frog.
Frog demons are so cool.
Oh god, you're getting closer. It's behind the wall. It's to your right. You need to go out on the balcony. And left. Oh god. There was a garden there, wasn't there?
Yep. So this is some kind of spider fortress that's just...
It's an egg. Fuck you. And your hanging mandolins.
Which might be the cursed one.
Oh my god. Okay, let's take a look.
Okay, what do we
The
got?
art. We've got floral shit.
Identical floral.
Floral.
Birds. Let's just make sure all three of them have the birds.
They look exactly the same.
Okay,
What about the wood? What about the grain?
that heart rate's rising? Is there a fourth one? Is this like Indiana Jones where there's one that's made by a carpenter?
Oh, paper.
Oh, yes.
Kera Ona. Any man encountering this ghost will begin to hear unremitting cackles in his head. So that was the one we went down the slide, surely? Maybe it wasn't that other one.
It was screaming help, though.
Right. The weakest men will faint immediately. The others will never stop hearing the echoes of the cackles until death, as a repayment of the whole life of abuses suffered by this aged prostitute, now turned into a horrid monster.
Come on now, that's sad.
Well, it's a good thing we were a woman.
I guess I just have to pick. Oh, wait.
Who's...
So you've got outward facing, outward facing, outward facing. I believe you've got inner facing.
Is that what was the far right one?
They were all out facing.
A seal won't ever let it play cursed songs again.
Okay, time to make a seal. You think if I go home, it's going to be the wrong option to the library?
Oh, you can't go that way.
I gotta go to the library.
I wonder what happens if you pick the wrong mandolin.
I don't
Is that a mandolin? Why isn't Mitch here?
Yeah, right.
Mitch, that would have been great for Mitch to see.
Yep, thank you. That's going to buy me 0 seconds.
Oh, you're going to be writing something. Ah, the snake.
Okay, you ready for jump scare? I'm ready for jump scare.
Is it serious? I'll seek for more ink.
Oh, come on.
What was that, a hand or a leg spider? Leg.
No. Y'all got any more ink?
The goose.
Y'all got any more ink?
I would like to buy some paper and ink.
I know where there was ink. There was ink in that room where we got the note from the samurai, or the note to the samurai. God damn it. Harry.
Fuck off.
I don't want to go outside today.
Oh, wait, that's not the thing you picked up, but it looks very similar.
No, that's the doll. And it's got ink.
Ink what the doll is carrying?
Harry, the doll's helping me. That's the last thing I wanted the
The
doll
doll's
to
helping.
do.
Ah!
Is it pointing me in the direction it's going? Oh, come
It
now.
was more terrifying you being like Harry, and then I looked, and it was just there. Oh
Hey,
my
bud.
god.
Thanks. You could have some ink, though. Hey, bud. Okay, 3 encounters and I'm not as scared.
I'm still scared.
If I see a big one,
A big one?
I'm gonna need to borrow some of your underwear.
Oh, there, it's on the right. Oh, fuck.
You saying it on the right as I glanced him on the left? My heart hasn't dropped that hard in years.
Ah! She's got
This
the ink.
should let
Something's
me
running at
take the
you.
seal.
Run! You hear that, right?
Yes, I can hear the spiders.
Welcome back to the Spider Channel.
Why did it turn? If it hadn't have turned, I'd be fine.
Who animated that? I will find you. And I will uninstall your Maya, or Blender, or 3ds Max.
Why?
You have to go the long way.
No, I've got to do it in this room, which is the scary room. The seals are the worst part of this game, and I thought they'd be my favorite. But because I can't see my surroundings... Oh, I think that means it's coming. Oh, Harry, why?
I'll seal the cursed instrument.
Ah, yes, to the mandolin, my good sir. You're about to kill the creature you don't even know what it is.
Shut up. I don't want to know. Oh, there's 5.
You've got to get it before it spins and... There it is, that's the one, right?
No,
It's...
no.
Oh my god,
It's
what's...
this one, it's this one. No! It's none of them.
Cam, it's coming. Cam. Is
What?
Is it none of them? Should you
It's
leave?
none of them.
Should you leave? It's coming. It's coming. Maybe you're right. Maybe you don't click any of them. Ah! Click one! You were meant to be doing all of them. You were meant to be doing... Ah! Oh, she's coming. She's coming. She's on the edge of the balcony, far left. She's clearly there.
What
Yeah,
up, my love?
So you've got to get rid of all of them, I think, or whichever one. Didn't you just do that one?
I think she's gonna do it anyway. I'm just gonna look over her.
All right. The first time is always the worst.
Okay, so
Because also we had no context on what it would be.
No.
And we didn't see her walking dramatically.
No.
Have you left?
Yeah, I don't think it's any of those 5. I think we've got to find another one.
Oh, you silly boys. Follow him. He knows where he's going. Well, she's on the balcony. Have we seen a mandolin anywhere?
No, and that's why I'm scared. Oh, man. Come on.
I feel like I've seen a mandolin. That door's already open. Oh my god, thank god you can't walk down there.
I think this has been my favorite demon so far, and it has scared me the hardest.
I hope she's still following you.
Same, and I can just kind of... Serpentine. Alright, it's got to be one of them, surely.
Is it worth looking in these houses? Like, they're already open, which is weird. Fuck.
I don't like that the model can do that. Oh, hello.
Was this not here before? Kage Ona? When the moonlight casts a shadow on what should not be there, even the bravest hesitate to have a closer look. Kage Ona is one of these intruding shadows, the projection of a young lady who isn't really there. It's harmless, yet it indicates that another creature may appear in the haunted place. So that was the first girl?
No, that was the girl that when we were sliding.
What?
When we went... Oh, you were eating your burger, sorry. We went sliding down a path, and there was a girl crying on a window.
Oh, I
we
missed
went.
it.
We went through her.
Through her?
Yeah, literally. I think that means she's getting close.
What, the spiders?
Yeah.
Is she just going to be in the doorway?
I think we got to go back and figure out which one it is.
So...
Alright.
They also block the up path.
Yeah, right. I'm happy to just die here. I'm probably going to pee my pants, but whatever.
So, alright, how do we tell them apart? They all have the same moon now.
Yeah, the brackets.
So is it the strings or the art? Is she closer? Is she not there? Fuck. Now she's there. Okay.
Maybe it's the birds this time. Bird.
So you get plenty of time.
Oh, this one doesn't have tuning forks.
Cursed to never be played again?
Yes. No strings.
I wish you got to see them a little bit longer.
Yeah,
you didn't get a good look at her.
She was cool. Because we didn't see her enough.
Yeah. I wish she did a little bit more suspense. Oh, magic crane.
It wasn't the spider lady either. There is still someone.
Oh, come now, child.
Oh, this is beautiful. Look at this guy go.
Oh, I think we've got to go
Oh,
around.
you've got to run around.
Which means we will be introduced to our next...
Google may have crushed this. 3 hours.
Is that log there before?
I don't know.
I don't trust you, log.
The log man has appeared.
I am Log Boy, king of logs.
I hid the sticks amongst the bones.
I spoke.
Oh my lord. Are the men going to be gone?
Oh, my little boys.
Thank the Lord. Can you imagine Lachlan playing this?
Well, he and I have very similar reactions to horror games. As you've seen, I think, I think he'd get it, and probably cry just as much as I am. This.
Oh, the OG.
No.
It's your uncle all alone.
Hey, friend.
Zoomies. Where's he going? Does this bow mean anything? Is the tree a gift?
It's a sacred symbol.
Okay. So Let's not leave the property, please.
Been here.
You just gotta send him on his way.
I don't like that noise. I think it's Interactable's glitching, but who knows? It could actually be something intentional.
I only just started to hear it. If you don't move, does it happen? I guess talk to the crane.
It's a typewriter.
Maybe it was Morse code telling us what to do.
Clam. I don't know the significance of that. Okay, well,
Is it the typewriter lady?
I'm very sorry I've lost the crane. Oh no. Oh, okay, thank God.
Keep an eye on this man.
It sounds like someone's typewriting our adventure.
Are we gonna come across a typewriter and it shows us how we die? It's beautiful.
What's the bet? Because I'm looking up, something's gonna. I meant to.
Oh, a drop oni, a drop thing.
To drop Oni.
We're going back. Are these a puzzle? Like all the different items in order? Please no. Can you interact with this tube?
No, it's. So also, I don't think I had to go through the entire building just then.
Yay. Good move. What's...
Is there something new?
I don't know. There was a white thing. Oh, it's a rock.
Come on.
Are we going on a loop? I think that spider lady was the worst.
I think that was the hardest scare. Oh no. It's pick upable now.
Good
It's got
fortune,
the same marks on it.
longevity
Oh, it's
This
cut its
crane.
neck.
is dead.
Good. So. Ah! Ah! Ah!
I'm looking because I don't.
Ah!
Hello,
sir.
It's the samurai again. This is badass. I didn't see what jumped out at us.
It was just the
The kimono.
yeah, and the hat.
Oh, this is cool.
I stabbed myself on the corner. Dear sir, with all due respect, I don't think you can retain my wife to be under a sacred role and
no.
stop the marriage. She is nothing but a woman who cheated on such a venerable man as you are to betray her own parents and break the deal between two families. Naiko needs to know that being a priestess will only worsen her fate. I'm the best man she'll ever be able to find, and if she doesn't realize now, it'll be too late for her. You have to release Naiko from her sacred duties. I'll be marrying this woman because that is what her family promised. That is the best for her. I will make sure she learns how to behave as the perfect woman. I won't be waiting any longer. In case we fail to reach an agreement, I'll have to talk to the Lord financially in charge of the shrine. I'll do anything to get my woman back. A persistent samurai.
Okay, let's break down some lore real quick. I thought we were the samurai's adoptive child, but it seems we are his to-be wife.
Yes.
How old do you think we are? Because I don't think we're that old, which...
I think we are of early marrying age, apparently.
In the context of this, I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. He's coming.
What the fuck?
I guess I have to go back.
Are we on a boat? What am I looking at?
I think it's the monk. I'm squinting my eyes.
I can't see. What is that? Ew!
Is it us?
I think you're right.
Credits?
If you get the credits, that would be a joke. Surely it's not the credits.
Nah, it's not.
You can't get off that easy. Surely we got to run away from a samurai with a sword.
What?
What?
Oh,
we
bet
get-
we're at home.
did we get
with
napped?
him. Yep.
Oh my
So,
god.
Flipping a table.
Back up. Hey, whoa. Oh my god.
Oh, wait. No, this is all a memory of like.
Rude. What do you think's happening?
I think we're in a memory
Of him?
of her before she
Yeah.
came to the. Before we came to the shrine.
Did she take him for a bit?
I think we had an
You
argument.
take her? Were they married?
I don't know, man. I'm
Oh, boy.
thinking, yeah. I'm thinking we got into an argument and then,
Those eyeballs?
yeah, I actually really like that, but it's terrifying me. Left. Always left. Oh, this
Oh.
is just not cool.
Ah.
Ooh. Oh, it didn't matter. Secret door.
Oh, hello. Uncle? Nope. Okay, Mr. Sir.
I think we fixed this puzzle and he's coming after us.
Oh, boy. I love these.
What?
What?
I feel like I'm missing it.
You have to rearrange and then you paint the last one.
I think there was a way from, yeah.
Well, there's a move. Oh, no. What? I guess... Oh, no. You draw where you want to move? I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? He's gone. I fucking knew it. Is he to your left?
Do you know the answer to the puzzle, my friend?
Puzzle man.
Is it on your chest? Okay, let's have a look at this puzzle in depth. And maybe
Is it the house? Oh.
No. Maybe. No. Because that would be like purifier, the 3 buildings, the library, the internal area, that one path.
I meant the house you're in.
No.
Can you get out of this room? Nope,
No.
we're stuck. Alright, never mind. What's that death bucket to your left?
Death bucket.
Alright.
I can feel the heart rate.
Is that
rising.
paper on the ground then? Nope. Some lovely candle wax. I guess we investigate the man a bit more.
Sir. I feel like we've missed something.
I guess just draw.
I guess we draw.
Maybe he'll move again. Maybe he'll move again. Why has it got that guide though?
Because all of those patterns are
Oh.
created from it. Oh, fuck off. Is it on your back?
What a specimen.
No.
Yeah, he's just getting closer and closer to you.
Yeah, he's gonna jump me next time I do it.
I think you had 3 chances to draw it correctly. I think that's it. And you have one more shot.
There's got to be a puzzle.
Adam.
So, what do we got? One, stairs. Sideways A. A I don't even know what I'm looking at.
Are they
right
all
now.
combinations and you have to do a unique one?
I think maybe.
You can't really do the missing one. Wait. I don't know. I don't know about this.
Every line's been drawn. Can't be to do with that. Oh wait, no. There's one line missing.
Which one's that?
This one. So if that was a line.
Oh yeah. But then you can't just draw that.
Draw a single line. That down has been done though, both that down and up.
I don't know if that's anything. I mean, if you quit, you could just color the whole thing in.
It's not that scary.
No, he's just gonna diddle you.
Voldemort!
The
The power stance.
boy who lived. Come to draw. It's not those, is it? Oh, is that it? Is that? Hang on. No,
No.
I got no idea. I guess we have to die and then try 3 more times, assuming we die. Fish? Fish or anything? Nope. I've got nothing.
I seriously have nothing either. Come on now, surely there's a hint. Why can't you move these? Anyone in chat got any ideas? Because my brain's at 0. Hey, little mama lemon.
I don't. Ooh, you can draw from here. Draw over the shoulder. Over the shoulder draw. It's already there. I think you just have to draw the whole thing, Cam, and he comes. I think you shouldn't delete it next time.
I want to try my single line idea. Okay, let's have a look at other lines that have been done. This one, 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 done. Been done. That one's been done. That one's been done. And that one's been done.
What are you gonna draw?
I'm gonna let you have a jump scare. Nope. I'm gonna look this way, walk into this corner, and then turn around slowly.
He's moved.
Oh, hey, bro.
Are you drawing where you move him? No. Are you? No.
No, because he moved there.
This is the big bad.
Are we? Are we moving?
Shirtless man. Are you just moving him?
Let's do like something like this. Let's see what it does.
What?
Come on. I'm an idiot. Ape brain mode.
I say just draw the
full thing.
tic-tac-toe.
Do you think it's that pot lid? Yeah. Let's do the full thing, and if that doesn't work,
We die.
discard.
You could do it perfectly too. Oh.
That was
I must look at the bigger picture to think of the correct pattern.
And now you move it.
Nope.
No? She said you're wrong.
Must look at the bigger picture.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, you were so sure.
I was so sure for a moment. The bigger picture. The Fish is a picture. Oh, the bigger picture to the right? She's speaking literally. Ah! That's a big picture. Huh. It's weird because it's not even like a number thing.
No.
There is more than... There's infinite possibilities.
Right?
Basically. We can't even guess.
So, but like, none of them really have patterns.
Let's look at the bigger picture.
We, you. It's not.
This is a real pickle. I've got nothing.
I'm stumped.
We've done well, I think, to get so far without getting stuck. Oh, do we turn that off?
That's not letting me.
I like how they put a lot of red herring. Can you paint over the other ones?
I must look at the bigger picture to think of the correct pattern.
Pattern. Yeah. Sure. Use all the lines there. We did that, and she got mad. What if you just do
Yeah,
the inner square?
No, I think what Adam means is if I
Do them one by
every
one.
single one of these, say we use these are the two up axis and the two side axis. I think we need to find a unique pattern that uses at least.
Is Adam saying draw all of those,
Oh yeah.
and then you'll be left with that one spot that you didn't touch?
Alright, let's try all of them.
Who's banging?
I feel like we could get very close to a swastika here.
Well, you didn't draw that one. Something's growling. Well, that should be it there.
Nope.
Something opened on the right. Right. Nope. Never mind. I heard a doof.
Okay. What do we?
Oh. Look at the big picture. Ah. Should I go get Chloe?
Yeah, she's pretty smart.
I'm gonna go get Chloe. Smarter than me.
Come on. Come out, come out, come out. So we got Hat Man, big PP Man that goes into Hat Man, Hat Man on the side, stairs, the Patreon symbol, road, angry squares at each other.
It doesn't seem like it'll work. I'd better repeat it.
She just said something new. She said it's got to repeat.
It doesn't
He
seem
just
like it'll
kept
work.
going.
I better
No.
repeat it.
I've heard you need to call in the big guns.
I have an ape orc brain.
What am I
and-
doing?
Yeah, exactly. This is
It
all
just
the
says
instructions we
ape.
were given.
And can these things move?
Nope. And she has said you need to look at the bigger picture and it can't repeat. Oh no, it has to repeat.
What does that mean?
Because I don't think the other ones repeat.
Brain.
You can exit out and then you're in a room, so I don't know if that's the bigger picture.
Is something gonna scare me?
No.
There's a man.
There's a chap, but he might be right next to you.
He's a cool man.
He hasn't hurt us yet.
He keeps to his own.
Oh, he's right next to
Oh my god.
you.
He just moves every time you do something.
He's like the least scary fella.
It's gonna come get me. I already don't like it. It's all the oh, alright. I don't think there's anything useful in there. Okay, so we've got. We just tried process of elimination.
There's a lot of elimination in the process. Imagine if that's it.
Then what do you do once you?
Circle, but I don't. Normally, when you complete something, she says something. So, I think once you get it correct, it'll.
Say something.
Yeah.
I'm just a little bit unsure.
Go to draw on a. I don't want to.
If you draw in the middle, you get a voice line. So sorry, like in between the
Oh,
crosshatch, she'll tell you something.
It doesn't seem like it'll work. I better repeat it.
Better repeat it.
So, it's just there's nothing repeating. Oh, he made a noise at me.
He does that.
Better repeat it. Repeat it.
He also says, look at the big picture.
Look at the big. Looking back.
Is it meant to be like a face? Like there's two circles of the eyes? Is it a dragon?
Oh, why did the music drop? Can you hear what I hear, Cam?
I can.
You can hear what I hear?
I'm used to it though.
Um,
I've screamed so many
I
times.
was like, maybe
tonight.
it's like the number of lines, but I don't think there's any sort of repeating pattern. I think you've just gotta. I don't rotate a copy. What was that? You haven't heard that one?
Nah,
before?
it's the loudest he's ever screamed. So
Rotate a copy of the middle one. That's the only repeating.
Yeah, that's.
yeah.
I agree. That's the only one that I noticed looked the
Oh
same.
yeah.
Well, how about we go this way?
That looks good.
Now what?
She normally try and pull the line all the way to the bottom, but she
She's a picky
she
bitch. isn't
says
she?
something. Try waiting and seeing if old mate's
Old mate's having a little.
Old
giving you a
mate's- old mate's
sword.
He's having a geese. I'm gonna let the girls down.
Can you do it upside down? Sir.
Oh, I don't like all the noises he makes. Okay,
Gulping and
so
giggling.
there's gotta be a method to this, guys.
I think it rhymes with Google.
The first choice is that we Google.
I don't like being that person, but I think we're spending too long on this stupid puzzle.
How long have you been on it?
Yeah, at least.
Look at the bigger picture.
That's a big picture.
That's a big picture.
Where is he?
Oh, he's sitting down. Look at the bigger picture.
Maybe there's something to those.
Oh, yeah.
Is it what this wall is? What this wall is? Like,
Oh, I think I tried that one.
no, but you did a.
Wait. So why don't we think about the different, how many segments it's broken it up into? That's broken it up into 2, 3, 3, 5, 5, 3. Is there a pattern here for 2? Give me a...
Can you track off the wall?
Harry, I need a piece of paper and a...
Why do you need a piece of paper?
Because I want to write the number of segments.
What's numbers got to do with anything?
I know the
It's
answer.
a pattern. What is it? Am I on the right track?
The wall cam.
Okay, so go into it and I'll guide you how to draw it.
Just give me a clue. Don't give me...
I literally don't understand the solution. See where that cute, see here?
Yeah.
Draw down like that.
That.
And then the same.
What? How were
How
you
is that
ever
the
meant to
solution?
figure that out? How are you ever meant to figure that out? Okay, I'm leaving now. I don't want anything scary to happen. Ah.
This walkthrough was called Welcome to a Headache.
I want to watch that later. To be like, hi.
Why?
Do we want to read it now?
I'll read it. I want to read it. What the heck kind of nonsense are they saying?
It's something to do with a competitive game called Wow, that was terrible. That's the first part of this game that's genuinely annoyed me outside of it being scary. Everything else has been quite fun, but scary.
That was just impractical.
A man's gone. I miss our buddy.
He's gone?
He's gone. I was not a fan of
Is this
that.
the eye room?
The eyes will be back.
The eyes.
There they are, my friends.
A
Chloe, look,
sinister
eyes.
aura surrounds the core of
Eyeballs.
this illusion. There must be something here.
What is that?
Is that like seaweed?
That's tumbleweed. That's a beautiful flower.
Oh, yeah.
Tumble.
It's like a...
Oh, things are getting crazy now.
Yeah, it's either a nipple or a mushroom. Oh, it's a cup. Neither a nipple or a mushroom. Okay. Do you understand it?
No, because what he says is, after a ton of trial and error and sheer dumb luck, here's the solution.
Yeah.
Huh.
So that's about it.
Someone smarter than us definitely knows what it is.
Spend 5 hours drawing every...
He spent 5 hours? That could have been us, Cam.
No, it wouldn't have.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, I
Is
hate
he
that
walking?
effect.
No.
Thank you for ruining my night and making me feel silly.
I love this little fella. Look at this little fella.
Ah!
Goodbye, little fella.
Thong man in space. Whee.
Wee. With that, I will leave.
Goodbye, Chloe. Thank you
Thank
for your
you.
help. You helped us realize it was impossible.
God, that was...
Because if Chloe couldn't do it, it's a holy.
I have a massive head, so...
a holy shield.
I feel like the chick from Midsummer. Are you guys gonna make me kill my boyfriend?
Is there an eyeball in the basket? That's
Yeah, there
beautiful.
is. I like these little fellas. Can we get some little fellas in the chat? Any little fellas in the chat? Oh, I love these umbrella things. I forget what they're called,
Umbrella feet?
but they're super popular yokai.
It's a bath?
Oh, I was hoping there'd be just a big eyeball in there.
Have you got in a loop?
I'm gonna be
Are you
honest.
running the gauntlet of what you just drew?
I didn't think that would happen.
Did you click something?
I did, but I don't think I did at the same time.
Paper. Paper.
Ooh, that's cool.
Boroton.
Boroton.
Somewhere in the filthy rooms, a forgotten article have developed consciousness. Don't even trust the old futon in the corner. It might try to strangle you in your sleep. In fact, the Boroton is just one among the many deadly threats you can find. So he's a prop hunt shapeshifter. He's a mimic.
I think the yokai sheets don't actually indicate everything that's in the game. They're just trying to get you to learn about yokai, which is pretty cool.
That's
but
cool.
I wish they were all in this game.
I wish they were as well. And they're just trying to throw you off. Maybe they're saying that these are the mimics.
Oh, no. So I got the sword.
Has anyone seen anything? Haha.
Shh.
That squeaking never gets old. It's a good game. It's a good little game.
I'm actually
They should
having
be
quite
proud
a
of
lot
this.
of fun. And yes, I'm a massive weeb, but this is quite fun.
This
there
looks
we go.
progress.
Sliding door.
Ah, you're naked.
My robes look thinner before his piercing eyes.
Oh.
I felt observed, but nothing compared to the first time I saw my kimono tearing off.
Oh.
I guess I finally got used to it.
I don't think we either have a right to talk about this, but I think this just took a very serious turn.
I didn't expect that from the Barcelonans.
Look at my heart rate.
Ooh. This is a
Has
lovely...
someone been drinking here?
Oh boy.
I think
someone has been drinking.
we are the daughter of this interaction.
The younger sister? Or the daughter?
No, I think we are the daughter, and that woman who was just speaking. And the samurai are our parents. And the samurai is not a good man.
Ugh.
I did.
What?
I know exactly what's about to happen. This isn't a dummy. I don't think this.
Hey, you got your wish. He cut the kettle lid.
I'm not tripping anymore.
You have to drink again to become angry.
You don't have to tell me twice.
What the hell? Yeah,
You're a good man.
it was very cuttable. Something glowing over there.
Yeah. Oh, it's a lantern. I can't do it down the street. Oh. Maybe. No. Let's have a look and see if the tea's boiled. No. Okay. So engrossed now.
Excuse me. Do you just have to cut the lanterns? Or just cut the pots? Maybe you just have to keep drinking.
Yeah, try and cut the katana.
Downward strike.
Yeah.
Ah. Ah. Break everything. Plates. Can you drink
There
twice?
was a new notch or stain every day. I was doing my best, yet it was impossible to clean or repair. I became one with the house, my prison, both of us on the verge of collapse.
Ooh.
This is rough.
I'm still confused as to who we are.
Is this a...
Please.
Ah. Don't do it, Cam. Cam, don't do it.
No,
Cam, what are you doing?
I'm begging you.
I'm gonna make you...
Oh.
Crimes author.
Indeed, it is her. The suffering of that woman seemed too real. I used to imagine my future next to the infamous samurai this way.
Yeah. Okay.
Wait, what?
So the samurai that was meant to pick us up killed her. All right.
And who's her?
That chick we just killed,
Yeah,
who's
but-
now the demon that's trying to get us.
Yeah, but why?
I think she's our mother.
She's our mum?
I
So the samurai tried to get with our mum.
No, I think the samurai's our father, and he was abusive.
Oh.
And then because of that, we were taken away.
And then the samurai
wants
wanted to take us away, and we lived here with our uncle, which is probably our mother's brother,
Priest.
not our father's brother. Makes sense.
Well, I wasn't following.
We've deciphered it. Good work. This is good.
I don't like this. I think I'm about to scream.
Are you following the footprints? The last writing.
I think this is about to tell us everything.
A third note. Hello, Neko. The ending seems closer and starker. What does starker mean? Brighter?
Brighter, more visible.
He always comes drunk. Indeed, he does not even come some nights. And I'm grateful, because only then I can lie down and close my eyes for a while. Nonetheless, when he comes, nightmares also come. Although we've been married for some time, we don't know each other. It is the alcohol that disinhibits him, not the trust. And when it does, he becomes increasingly violent. He began raging against the furniture, and I myself am now one target more. Until the day he loses control. Our uncle could move you away. So that's her great uncle.
No, so I think that it's her sister.
Oh, damn. Yeah, her younger sister?
No, we're the younger sister.
But remember the flashback
What flashback?
at the start of the game?
Yeah, I think we were the younger.
Oh.
Yeah, true. But we seem so young in this. And she had a much older voice.
Yeah. Our uncle could move you away, yet he could do nothing on this second occasion. With every letter I write, not only does the ink wane, but also my hope. Every time I wish that my words reach you, I believed that you would be the hero who would rescue me, but now I just hope that my sister comes back to me. If you happen to read this, please help me, Neko Haruka.
Yeah, okay, let's help my
Can't be
sister.
possible. This is
Wanna play, sister? For the sake of the old days.
I think it's the younger
no.
sister. No! Cam, no!
I hate this game. I fucking hate this game.
It's your younger sister. Fuck.
She's got a katana.
Do you need to run to the red glow?
I need both hit.
Yep. Does she only move when you move?
Oh, mother of Christ.
So that was a success. What is this? What do you have to try not to do? You don't know, do you?
Not a clue. I could hear her stepping next to me, I think. So I think that's got something to do with it.
We're all blind here. And this is how we started. Don't hit that.
I hate this.
What is that? Is that good or bad?
Man.
I think it's bad.
What?
It's her. Do you still need to catch her like last time?
I think so.
I think you need to catch her.
I got the katana.
Did you grab it?
Yeah. Hey.
You gonna fight her?
My sister deserves a different ending.
Correct.
Special ritual materials are kept at the highest spot of the
Yes.
shrine.
Ah.
Let's go.
So now she's willing to break the law for her sister.
Yeah. And I've got a katana. My dreams are true.
I guess.
These ones? That would be great because it's right at that door.
That spider thing appearing was still the worst thing ever.
Yeah.
Because we didn't know where a building was.
I don't know. I think that puppet was
Oh.
that first encounter with
First
the puppet.
Oh.
And him then turning.
You happened to go with the one that would give you the ink as well.
Yeah.
You didn't go through them.
I'm very happy that I got that instant. God, I hope we end this soon. I'm so done.
You're almost. Oh, you need to complete it in 3 minutes to get under the Google recommendation of playtime. You're close, but I think we need to account for the 15 minutes in that room,
Yeah.
which I'm sure Google accounted for. We're going up. We're gonna end this.
Oh, there's birds.
There's
I love
birds.
birds.
Smack the birds. Drink. Smack.
My children.
I beg your pardon, Uncle. I ought to open the sacred cabinet.
Sure, he won't mind.
Great.
Bevel. Okay. Do you have the blue one as a necklace?
Oh, fucking hell. We gotta find out.
Are you kidding? Go check the room. Oh, why is that there? Oh, the crows had them all. Get that, Cam. Get it, Cam. Get it. Get it, Cam.
I can't
You
interact
could
with
have.
it.
I saw a hand. It's gonna get worse if you go outside, Cam. Oh, what a fucking nightmare. I feel like a fool. The baby's gonna eat it.
Fucking hate this.
I use the Palantir.
Fool of a took.
I see you. What are you doing?
I feel like these lines mean something, and I'm gonna be fine.
Can we see it elsewhere?
I hate these doors. They scare me.
They're very satisfying colors, the orbs.
That picture just jump scared me. I've seen it like
You've seen it
300
3 times.
Oh, man.
Okay, we need to go ball hunting. Surely it's outside.
It is unlikely that there is a jewel any farther.
Why do you know that?
Thank you. Thank you, game.
Yes, thank you.
It is unlikely that there is
What?
a jewel any farther.
She says father.
It's very American.
Spanish.
Fuck off, fuck off. Oh, I hate this so much.
Do you have a katana?
I can't do anything with it, but I know it's in my
I
inventory.
was gonna say, can you smack those jars to your left? What about on the offering table? You've looked through these like 5 times.
Yeah, but...
Far out. I don't think it's in anything. Because you've looked in everything already. I think you need to just
Reset.
discover something new.
Oh, what's here?
Collectibles.
Ooh, this dude looks cool.
Nupepo.
No Beppo.
An unpleasant smell of rotten meat will drive you to a grotesque-looking chunk of a saggy flesh creature which gives it off. Nupepo is not known to harm anyone, but what is true is that the horrendous monster enjoys disgusting effect it causes on passerbys and likes to run around wreaking havoc.
I like this little fella.
I like that guy. It's very Spirited Away.
It is. Man, I'm gonna have to watch that movie to calm myself down.
Honestly. You think the green's in the wrong spot?
I don't.
Why do you think that?
Because I think this has a unique pattern on it to indicate like if it's going to move, but we'll get to that when we've got all the orbs.
Maybe... Can you take him out? Can.
Are you following me why I did that?
No.
So if it encounters one, yeah.
Count as what? What are you doing? What are you doing?
So if the path hits one of these, I follow it across,
Oh.
right?
Is that why you put the purple there?
Yeah, because that's where the purple ends. But I think other orbs.
Yeah.
Orbs. Little orbs.
Orbeez.
Orbs, my little friend.
What if the rolling one was leading you to the new one? Like the baby face. Is it in the baby face? A Buddha face. I can't go that far.
Yeah, right?
It is unlikely that there is
thought it
a
would trigger
jewel
something
any
too.
farther.
I thought you could smack those with a katana, that'd be great.
I agree.
So it taunted you with one, so...
Apple jewel?
Apple. Oh, there's a
we
red
go.
boy!
There we go.
I love it. I love how hidden they are.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. I'm not even mad that was.
No, we can
frustrating.
find them all.
Okay, red.
Boom, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom,
boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. That's how did you make that puzzle? Ah! I was fine until you
Oh, I'm so sorry.
did anything. You know why? Because I didn't see it. Ow!
126, is that
126.
Oh, my chest hurts. But once congratulations. I wish I was a better man. Is there
It's behind the. Surely it's behind this boy.
on the drum? In the drum.
Here come the drum.
Anything can be a drum. I can do.
I kind of like this. It's like hide the it's Easter egg hunt. It's an Easter egg hunt. And it's Easter. Surely.
You gonna let me go through now?
It is unlikely
Okay, so
that
they're
there is
all
a jewel
in
any
the-
farther.
They could be more carefully hidden upstairs.
I think you're right. Let's have a look back at it.
Unless they're in the lanterns here or something. Like they were in those things.
Yeah.
What are we after?
So we need
Blue?
blue, and I believe yellow.
Yellow. Yellow could be in a candle. And really hard to see. Surely. Keep your eyes spotted, everybody.
Ooh, that sounded like someone actually whistling.
She's our sister, Cam.
Yeah, but she's not good anymore, man. She's evil.
She's gone off.
Bad sister.
Is it in those? This place is creepy.
Remember when it was nice and daytime? I
Yeah.
was super relaxed and
You were sweeping the deck.
sweeping the deck. Take me back, man. Come on now.
Can you go outside now?
It is unlikely that there is
Thank
a jewel
God.
any
I
farther.
love a bottle episode.
Yeah.
Said. Maybe we'll start walking around crouched. Lower perception. Oh, I see it. I see it. That looks green. Is it green? Did we already have green?
Yes. Maybe because it's blue and yellow.
Oh, I was like, what happened to yellow? I guess it's yellow. It's like a mucus yellow.
What on earth?
The final piece.
What?
After all, no one could have unlocked it without Uncle's well-kept jewel.
Oh,
Of
you're
course.
wearing it.
Oh, yes.
Is there stuff to read?
What is that?
Amabi. It is said that Amabi, a three-tailed mermaid-like creature with a bird beak mouth, once emerged from the sea to predict 6 years of good harvest following a wave of diseases. The strange mermaid advised, in a perfect human language, to draw copies of its likeness in order to ward off illness and epidemics.
Yeah, cool.
So it's just this piece of paper that will save you.
An irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual. However, it won't take effect unless the candle is lit.
Do we have to go find that thing?
Okay, no, it's right next.
Oh,
An
thank God.
irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual.
Gotta take this
However,
off from
it
somewhere.
won't take effect unless the candle is lit.
Itch in my head.
Your holy symbol
My whole
will now
symbol.
fail you.
It didn't protect me from that last jump scare.
Maybe it made it worse.
The
Ah.
light will only fill the void of an unfinished canvas with the right shadow.
Okay.
Both figures of the newborn artwork need to be named before they are stabbed with the sharp blade of the crime's author.
Oh boy.
The mask would have
Ah.
made things easier. Now it's too late.
That's the coolest mask. I'm slowly. So what I need
Hello,
to do...
dearie.
I'm squinting hard.
Oh, you need to make a man.
Oh, no.
What are you making? Do you have to make what was silhouetted, or are you making a human? Like that, yeah. An umbrella lady. Yeah, merge those, yeah. How did they do that? So close. That's it, right? Nope. Surely that's...
So...
Can you use the pad? It's very finicky. Dial it in, Cam. Ooh. Do you have to press? You've done it.
To do something. No, I think I need to do something else.
Do we listen to the thing again?
Okay.
An irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual.
Uh-huh.
However, it won't take effect unless
Yep.
the candle is lit.
We've done
Yep.
that.
The light will only fill the void of an unfinished canvas with the right shadow.
Uh-huh.
Both figures of the newborn artwork need to be named before they are stabbed with the sharp blade of the crime's author.
They need...
How do we name them?
Yeah, what?
I feel like you still have to do them before you
Yeah.
name them.
What does the name mean? Alright.
Remembered your progress.
That is...
That's it. Oh, you can see the tiny little bit of the umbrella tip. Turn it into a surfboard. That's it. Oh, look at the hands.
what is this?
Chloe.
I get it, but...
You're so close. We need to name it. Do we need to go to a drawing station?
How do we name it?
You need said mirror. That
It's
mirror
a-
was somewhere.
I think that's a fan.
Oh, that is a fan.
Nope.
Well, didn't we have a broken mirror? Did we have it?
No. So cool.
It's 4 eyes. Even those are terrifying. I guess we have to go downstairs.
I'm sure something else is unlocked that we need to do now to name her. Gonna just do the mandatory check. Oh no.
Do you have to go to the well?
Do you need said mirror? If you can. Where was the mirror? Do you remember?
It was, I think, downstairs. What happens if you activate that?
I'm so scared, man.
Yeah, something's happening. Scoop. A mirror.
Tea serum.
I'm sad we didn't get to use the tea room. I thought like a tea demon was going to rock up and it's just like, you need to find tea. You know?
I demand tea.
I guess we just got paper in here. That's really all it was.
We use the other area too.
Don't shush me.
Name.
Based on
Don't need to be named.
them creeping you out, I'm going to say that, yeah, you need to leave.
I think.
Downstairs?
We're gonna go.
What?
Just bringing the old heart rate down. By doing so, I've skyrocketed it. Where on could I get that?
The broom.
Go to the library and see if anything's there.
This looks different.
Feet are the same. Look down there. No spider lady. We are good.
They all come back for one big huzzah.
I hope they all thank us.
Huh. Do you just sit down and write to name? Nope.
It's a very good idea, though.
Interesting. Well. I guess we could go back through the other rooms. Alright.
Yeah.
There's nothing there, it's just the spider garden.
Spider garden.
This is where you got. That thing got you.
I think that might actually be a
Maybe that's
clue.
where you need to go name.
Yeah.
There's a door past there. Yeah. The loom.
I'm surprised that hasn't.
This is the naming desk.
The infamous naming desk.
Surely.
Nope.
Nope. Alright. What's...
Do you keep your names in the cupboard?
Oh.
That's where I keep my names.
So you keep your money. Oh. Huh. Maybe... No, you had the shadow right. Do you want to check on the doll?
How you doing, buddy? Good to see you.
Hey.
All right. Let's go back and maybe.
You have another read of the instructions.
Yeah.
An irregular wooden piece is core to the ritual. However, it won't take effect unless the candle is lit.
Candle is lit, is it? Are you sure?
The light will only fill the void of an unfinished canvas with the right shadow.
Right shadow.
Both figures of the newborn artwork need to be named before they are stabbed with the sharp blade of the crime's author.
I think they're named after you make the shadow.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I think you just have to unfortunately keep fiddling.
I'm gonna do something.
Yeah, just re-find it. Oh god. Oh, do you just need to make her line up in the space more than you had? Yeah. Yeah, you need to make her sit in there. Yeah, you had her opposite. You had her around the wrong way. Yeah, that way. But standing.
This is like
Yeah.
the worst because I can't control what angle she appears at.
Yep. Alright, that we figured it out. So that's the wrong way. There you go. Wow, it really gave it to you that time. Two sisters.
I'm naming them. Me and my sister.
And
Uncle was not reacting to his threats. So he gave up on your wedding. But did you really think this was all over? He forced me to marry him instead. And you didn't even know it.
oh, the uncle's a bad man
I
too.
loved you, sister.
What's wrong with the
I didn't
sister?
want you to marry him either.
This is the single hardest thing I've done
Even
in
when
my
I married
life
him.
because my hands are
I was
shaking.
glad you could escape.
What if you have to do this before she finishes her lines?
Lonely.
I will cry
You abandoned me.
and pass it off to you.
Did she? I mean,
Distance. The
Yeah.
wounds. The ignored
I'm
letters.
sorry, Haruka. I really am.
I think you did
You
it.
don't understand. I won't harm you again. I'm going to fix it all.
Okay.
I think you did it. Oh, you should name her. That's just your name. Oh boy.
Oh, oh, oh. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. Come on now.
Welcome back to Drawing with Cam.
I can't draw. I hate this so much, man. The heartbeat. My hands. Oh, my hands are so shaky and sweaty. I'm losing control of
You're at
everything.
123. 124.
I know it's coming.
Everything will be as it should have always been.
Goodbye. Bye, sister. Hey, the beginning. Hang on.
What?
So we've finished the tutorial, Cam. You're kidding me.
joking.
Fuck. She can draw. Naiko.
Not anymore.
Have you got a new name?
What?
Oh, now you're Ikai?
No, I took my sister's name.
Did you?
Yeah.
Right.
It said Haruka.
Wow. God damn. That was it? That was... they do have it in Japanese.
Oh, we should have played it in Japanese. I feel bad now.
God damn. So that was Ikai. Do you know what Ikai means? Neither. Should we look it up?
I'm very, very confused. What does that ending mean, man?
I think you farewelled your sister.
And then took her to stop the samurai from doing it again?
You mean you went with the samurai?
No. I think it just dimensional put me. Because she wrote her name, and then there was banging, and then...
There you have it. I don't know what it means. Admonish, warn, prohibit.
Makes sense.
So it means like forbidden. God damn. Well, that was exciting.
I'm stunned. I don't actually know what just happened.
You've done it in 3 hours and 20 minutes. Mine is 15 minutes for the room.
Yep. And then
minus 4 minutes for the bones.
we talked for about
And we
10
did it.
minutes
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Oh, yeah.
I did it in under 3
you,
hours.
you did it.
I don't know what that ending was, man.
Neither do I.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it was as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Could have been worse.
He was my favorite.
You're missing 20. You're missing 11.
There's got to be a whole nother secret
I
boss
wish the
or-
rolling head thing was real.
Right? I wish all these were real. I like this guy. I wish he was up in the rafters.
Well, he's just a good guy. That would have been creepy.
This one was in the game.
If there was a non-hostile hag that just ran around and you saw her going whew, and blowing out candles. That would be great.
That would have been really cool.
But there's so much. They did well with 3 people. It's a 3-person team made that game.
This was what we were writing at the end.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wait, it was. Wait, hang on. Go back to that.
because it's the paper.
So she's now Haruka.
Eureka. Man, I'm gonna have to break down the lore of this game.
God damn. Ikai explained on YouTube.
Ikai
Help me out.
explained.
God damn.
I'm gonna quickly look that up on my phone. What you think? What's your overall thoughts?
I really liked it. I could not play it.
Yeah. Why not?
I'm a chicken. Absolute chicken.
I thought I'd struggle a lot more than I did,
No, you did well.
but I was shitting myself all day thinking about playing this.
Maybe the like playing it from the beginning. It was easier for you to play it in the middle of the game and the end of the game. Whereas when I hopped on, I was just like, I haven't learned the controls. I wasn't warmed up. So I was like terrified for the wormy boy. But no, I like this.
I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think it was a really cool game.
It was short. It was good. We got through it. And then we don't have to be like, oh, we'll get back to that one day.
No.
Which you never do. So
I'm quite happy that we did a full game. Is that the first full game we've ever played?
I think
on
so.
HQ. I'm proud of us.
God damn. Thank you all for watching. I hope you
Yeah.
enjoyed. Follow if you're not following.
Yeah, thank you very much.
A lot of people
Check us
stop
all
by.
out. Yeah, we love you all.
That's cool.
Yeah.
We should do another horror game. You don't have to play it. We can get Lachlan in.
I'm happy to play it.
Whoever has time.
I'd like both of us to play a horror game.
Yeah, that'd be cool. We could. I like the short ones.
I agree.
Like I don't know how like Outlast is heckin' long.
It
right?
is. It really
Yeah.
is. I like Outlast though.
Yeah, I do like Outlast. Bye, maybe. God damn. That was good.
I'm stunned. I'm really sorry that this is ending weird, but I'm just so confused. I thought I was following the story really well, and now I'm lost as.
So you finished off your sister.
Yeah,
We sent her away.
Yep.
And then you got taken to a room where you signed your name as your sister's.
Yeah. And it looks like the note where I was explaining the sister was explaining to the main character that what had happened, you need to help. And maybe there's some time paradox stuff that's like,
You are your own sister.
no, that the sister didn't care and wanted to torment, but the reason we were motivated to fix her is because we thought she was good. I don't know, man.
God damn.
I'm going to have to watch a
Watch
Matt
a-
Pat game
yeah.
theory video on this.
I'm super keen.
Check it out. Okay, how much did it cost?
It costs like less than $20.
That's a steal for that
Yeah.
game. Honestly, that's a steal. That was a $20. That was a $40 game. I'd say.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
It was very very good. I think that was money well spent.
Never gonna play it again.
God damn. And the mic setup cam is working.
Oh
That's
yeah,
good.
this new studio setup's great.
That's great.
Yeah.
God damn.
anything
We're
else?
gonna have to do this again at some point.
100%. Doesn't necessarily need to be a horror game next time.
No, it doesn't have to be a horror game. We could play Fall Guys if you want to come over at some point.
Yeah, I'll definitely play some Fall Guys.
We could play.
I could watch you play Elden Ring.
Yeah, you could just come over and we could do that. We could play Fishing Planet.
Oh my god, yes, I love fishing so much.
Play Grid Legends Seafood. Whatever this free game is. Dead or Alive. Horizon. Ghostwire.
Keep playing Ghostwire.
Okay. Now this is forever going to be there on my. Yeah, so she's on the main cover and we didn't get to see her.
Was she the last thing? Because I didn't see the jump scare.
We got to see her like 3 times.
Might have to look back at the
Get
footage.
all the collectibles. Tag your sister in less than. Oh, that's the child. We could get platinum, Cam.
Maybe that's the next stream. We platinum this game. But what are all of them? So
Oh, that's it. That's all the ones you didn't get.
So you need to tag the sister. Well, they're all the achievements we need, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's start and have a look at what we need to
Draw
do.
the correct pattern without an error. Draw the correct pattern without any mistake.
Okay.
Is that what we like all the
Quite
patterns? Get the katana in less than a minute. So that's from your sister.
The sister. Easy.
I guess that was the whole thing. That was pretty scary.
Break every destructible object.
So you
I must
only
have
get a
missed
certain
that.
amount of drinks.
Yeah.
Toss the coin from a far distance.
Hell yeah.
That's funny. Go unnoticed, escaping the woods.
He must have noticed me, but I just hid myself.
You did, yeah.
That one might be hard. Okay, cool.
Get all the yokai pages.
We were what?
It could be
10 off?
annoying. 11 off.
Don't get burned on your way to the shrine. Okay. Yeah.
Tag your sister.
Get all the collectibles.
How is that different from the pages?
Because
I
they were
guess
two
the items.
separate. Yeah.
That's close to platinum.
It's doable.
But yeah, I remember I used to do that a lot in the 360.
Yeah, I tried to do it a lot in the 360 too.
God damn. Thanks for joining us. I think we'll just end it there.
Yeah, that was a good one. Good afternoon stream.
And we will do this at some point. Hope everyone else enjoys their night.
Do you want to do a YouTube outro and intro?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, what do I do?
Or do you want to do a
go back
clip?
to this?
No, we can just do it. Do you want to do a... How do you want to do this one? Do you want to do cheeky or a clip or a...
What we can do though is we can stop streaming.
Yeah, for sure. And just do it inside.
Actually, no, we can't because I'm going to download the VOD.
And do you want to just record it separately in OBS and add it in later?
All right, we'll just do that.
Okay,
All
cool,
right,
cool.
everyone have a good night.
Thank you very much. Enjoy your night and your weekend. Love you all very, very much. Good night.